All right, guys. Hope you're all doing well. Hope you're ready to see me go 0-4 with the Skaven tonight. We're going to be trying to learn them on the go and having some fun. We'll bring some cool characters too. Maybe a little bit of Stinky Skrulk. He never gets played, but there's a time for everything. What's cracking? Welcome, welcome. All right, so now we're going to be jumping over into the game here and getting the tournament started in just a minute. So let me set up a lobby. Big tournament tonight, man. We've been having some big showings here on these late night streams, which has been fun. So we're going to be playing rats, and I don't really know how to play them very well, but they're very fun. And we're going to be using some contraptions and war machines and other scheming tricks like this. All right. So where's the tournament? Let's see. It is 6 p.m. on the dot, so we're going to get this started. And thank you all for joining. What's cracking? How you guys doing? You doing all right? Orcs, we played Orcs last week. I think we played them and we got to the semifinals of a tournament with them, which was pretty cool. So Orcs, I feel like I have a basic understanding of how to play them, but Skaven are a faction I kind of want to learn, also for the reason of being able to defeat them too. So we're going to be playing the rats. Yeah, hopefully we'll have the big rat who makes the rules. We'll find out. We will find out. A lot of ogres tonight, man. It's going to be punishment. I would be very shocked if an ogre doesn't win this tournament. Although it depends on who's playing them too. Wow. Oh my God, this tournament got big. It's like over 30 people signed up. We just posted it? Yeah. Okay. Pretty serious. So we're going to refresh the brackets. Hopefully you guys checked in. Otherwise, you're going to be not entered here. And the rats will... Skaven usually get countered pretty hard by the ogres, but I think maybe there's some tech there. We're going to explore some options. All right. Let's refresh one more time. And here we are. Okay. I think we're good. So we're going to generate the bracket, and it is go time. Hey, it's all good, Overlord. We're going to have the video will be up for you after. All right, so we got B6. Oh, we're playing against a Skaven main. That's really funny. They're not playing Skaven tonight, but we are playing against a Skaven main, so they will know the tricks, which is kind of scary. All right, so announcements and tournaments. Goblins. Tourney is live. Good luck, have fun. All right, so we got our tournament here. Let's invite our opponent, and we are going to be on the rat people. This player I'm playing against, though, is a very, very top-tier Skaven player. I don't think they're on Skaven, though, so that means it won't be a mirror match at least, but yeah, should be fun. Let's see what's cracking. All right. Dude, Pone, you playing tonight, man? What are you playing? The Big Stinky? Yeah, Warp Stars are very good. I'm going to be experimenting with that tonight as well. So the map for the first round is going to be what? It is going to be Crystal Lake. All right, cool. Norska. Ooh, Norska. All right, little Norskan Unga Bunga. Norskan Kawa Unga Bunga. So they're going to be coming for us, I am sure. And that's from the other stream, so let me get a new blocker up. Let's see if I can find an appropriate Skaven blocker. Okay. Skaven. Let me go find a blocker for them. I have a whole bunch of stuff here. All right. We could always use Wookiee. Wookiee's a great blocker. Yeah, he's pretty good. Okay. So, yeah, I think we're just going to use old Wookiee again. He's a solid, reliable blocker. Yeah, he gets the job done. All right, there he goes. So, yep, we're all set here. So we're playing against Norska. All right, so Lord choices here. We got some interesting options for sure. I think we're going to go with this because I saw something the other night that looked very interesting with this character. So we're going to try it. And, yeah, I'm just going to bring this, and we can cut that, and we can cut that too. All right. I'm on a 6-hour flight to Iceland. Oh, wow. Man, you have good enough internet to watch this? That's impressive. That is impressive indeed. Okay, so we got to worry about Norska. Norska's got a lot of scary stuff. They're certainly not messing around. We probably want the shielded rats. I think the extra melee defense does make a bit of a difference, right? Just a little bit. I mean, does Norska really have missiles that warrant the shields, though? I always wonder about that nuance. Like, is it worth paying the extra 50 gold for the shield, or is it just like, you know, get the cheapo version and call it a day, you know? Yeah, stream just started. We're playing Skaven, so we're going to be learning Trial by Fire here, which is going to be fun. Okay, let's get 2 of those, and then we can set you guys deep set. And I think that's going to be all right out of the gates here. We're going to have to see. Wide build. Yeah, Rat Ogres you for sure call in. I don't know about in the starting army, but you're going to need Rat Ogres, 100%. And Wolf Rats, of course, as well, are decent for kind of peeling in the backfield. Okay. Do we want to find a way to try and squeeze in any Storm Vermin? Storm Vermin, I'm on the fence about them in this matchup. I feel like they could be good. I mean, but Mammoths will just trample them, you know? They're just going to give them the biz. I prefer Jezzail's to Warp Lightning Cannons if you're going to be going that route, but I don't know if I even will. Yeah, I don't know if I even will. Okay, so in reserve, we probably want some sort of like a combat homie, but what do we have to worry about really here? Oh, that's right. I almost forgot some like super essential units. Okay, so we're going to cut you and get 2 of these. All right, awesome. Nope, you go in the main army. Go in the main army. Norska is pretty good at swarming for sure. They can definitely get the big push going. Okay, and then we'll get a couple of you guys in the main army as well. Call it a day. All right. I think that's going to be good. I think that's going to be A-okay. Yeah, Avalanche Mortars are kind of cute for sure. They can definitely do work. Wookiee works as a blocker for so many factions. He does, yeah. I mean, he's got some Skaven. I mean, he's got the little rat energy going on. That is for sure. Now, do we call it like Storm Vermin for the mid game? I wonder. Like early game, I feel like everybody's going to be like really prepared for them, but mid game, maybe they're a bit of a force multiplier that can come out. I don't know. I do not know. Do we want any Eshin rats here? Yeah, the Eshin Ninja Star rats could be very, very viable as well. So let's find a way to make that happen. All right, so we cut this, get you guys, and get a couple slingers probably just to throw pebbles. And then, yeah, gunner runners are very, very expensive, but they would be nice for contesting like side points and things like that. Yeah, let's get that. And can we get another one? What's the cheapest one going to be? I guess that'll do, pig. That will do. And 150. All right. That's a decent little starting army there. I think it's going to be fine. Have I considered more rats? Yeah, I think I have. I think we're considering copious amounts of rats. Probably need a little bit of mass somewhere to like try and fight against the mammoth or like anything big. You know, just having something that can do that, you know, probably isn't going to hurt. And if we put you on that, you're decent. Only 1350 isn't a terrible pack here. Okay. So what else? I don't like the Warp Lightning Cannon. I don't know why. I always feel disappointed by Warp Lightning Cannons. Like they just don't get it done. You're playing the Chowie? Oh, dude, the Chowie, the Chad Chaos Dwarves, the coolest faction. You gotta respect the Pwn Dog there. Storm Vermin Halberds, maybe. I mean, Council Guard are 1400, so they're certainly a bit expensive, but they can be disruptive in the mid game. And cut you, and we can get rats and rats. Stinky rats. Yes and yes. All right, hope that's going to be good enough. My opponent probably knows exactly what to do here, though, which is giving me some stress. That is for sure. All right. Oh, we need to change our banner. We can't just be Clan Moors. God, we have so many cool clans to choose from. Let's do Clan Ferric. Looks scary. They have like a cool blue banner. Yashin Triads are good. I think bringing like 1 or 2 of them is pretty essential in this matchup. You know, there's a lot of monstrous infantry on Norska, like trolls and skin wolves and things like that. So having just the baseline halberd support, I think, is a good idea. Shuriken's probably not bad here. Yeah, I think you have a couple options. Like Skrulk is too risky, I think, in this matchup. I could see Skrulk being against like Nurgle or something, but against against Norska, I don't think so. Because if you go Skrulk, he just gets trampled by a mammoth, right? Like Skrulk is a frontline fighter. You like commit him usually to the frontline fights where Skaven almost always lose. So you don't want him to just get overwhelmed. Yeah, stink maxing. Stink maxing. I brought Ikit Claw. Yeah, Ikit Claw is very good. And I brought him on the Doom Wheel too. I know people bring him on the Flare, but you know, if we're going to bring Ikit, we're going to go all out. And let's get that first fat L in our first game today, guys. It is time. Skrull going to get Wolfricked. Exactly. Yeah, whereas Ikit can at least run around and has a lot of HP and high armor. Turn on Skaven. Yeah, no. Trying to acclimate to the rats before moving to New York City. No, we're not moving to New York. My dad is from New York, though. He's from there. So I have seen the dreaded New York City rats. They are no joke. Yeah, it's definitely like it's a bit of a I wouldn't say like a culture shock, but like when you go to New York for the first time and like, you know, you're seeing all the businesses like take the trash out to the sidewalks at night for trash collection, and then you're just seeing like these giant Skaven rats like just truffling through it. You're like, oh my god, this is different. You know, it takes some getting used to, but you know, I spent a long time in New York, so many days. Ikit has the best dialogue. Yeah, he's got a great evil laugh too. Who do you guys think has like the best evil laugh in this game? Right? Because we have a couple. I once made a compilation of evil laughter, Because you have Ikit Claw has an evil cackle. Throt the Unclean cackles in his trailer. Who else has an evil laugh in one of the cinematic trailers? Yeah. New York is pretty rad. I enjoy New York, yeah. My favorite thing about New York is like the food. Because there's so many different cultures represented in New York, so you can like find anything, right? You want Polish food, you want Ukrainian food, you want Italian food, French, German, whatever. Like you're gonna be able to find it in New York, and it's typically going to be good quality. Really good Chinese food, good sushi, whatever you're into. Elspeth doesn't laugh in her trailer; she shrieks. It's like a shriek. So she's like charging in on her dragon, and she like lets out a battle cry. Yeah, so it's not quite that. No Storm Vermin in this build, though. Maybe Storm Vermin would have been like the more meta choice. I'm not sure. But alas, we are here. And we're going to go ahead and put the rats in the secondary. So, yeah, the mammoth is obviously going to trample in, right? Is there going to be a mammoth, though? Is a mammoth too risky in this matchup? I feel like maybe it is. Maybe it's not. I don't know. We got Ikit Claw on the Doom Wheel, so he's got his Brass Orb and is ready to go for the most part. Got a couple of Globadiers. Globadiers are just awesome units. They're really good against Norscan infantry, and Norskins typically dominate you in the infantry game, so I think that's pretty essential. So let's get these spears on the outside here, and then we're going to get you up here. Perfect. All right, and then we're going to get Globadiers, and the Jezzails are going to be very deep set, like almost back by our spawn is what I'm thinking. And, dude, I have such a thick Vermintide here, I don't even have the means to, like, deploy everything. I'm like trying to fit all these units in formation. I'm like, oh my god, this is a different game you play with Skaven, man. Yeah, Skaven are very difficult to play, though. I think I always respect Skaven players. It's they're not easy. They require a lot of like really good positioning, and yeah, you can't make too many mistakes with them. So we're gonna get you to go try and ninja this objective up in the high ground here. Okay, we could send a clan rat over there too, but why sacrifice that clan rat, if we don't need to. All right, so you can go back here between these two units. Great. All right. Yeah, Luther Harkin cackles. Yeah, and Festus laughs too. Scarbrand, does he laugh in the trailer though? Yeah, he does. In the Blood for the Blood God trailer, not in his own cinematic trailer, but in Blood for the Blood God, he like stomps on that Kislev guy and then he cackles afterwards. So yeah, but he doesn't have like his cackle is not like it's a throbbing Vermintide. It sure is. All right, so let's get you guys all form ranks, and we'll get you guys to move up here and grab this, and we'll get this Jezzail up here too. Let's see what it's going to be. So it's going to be Wolfric. We got Javelins, interesting, and a lot of infantry here. So Burning Headcaster, yeah, no surprises. That makes a lot of sense. Storm Demon apparently does a shitload of damage. I've been like seeing it in replays, doing a lot of work, so very eager to see how that will perform. And I don't know why my army didn't move. Okay, now they're going to move. That's unfortunate. That's certainly going to set me back a little bit. Not the end of the world. Council Guard will be the first thing we call out, probably, I think. Or the Packmaster. I brought a Packmaster just to truffle a little bit. So we're going to get these Gutter Runners on the edge of the point here. And you're going to go ahead and grab this. And hopefully we can get it soonish. Yeah, I mean, Wolfric can come after these guys, but it's not going to be cost effective for him. He's going to take a lot of skirmisher damage, probably. So are these the Gutter Runners with poison? Yeah, they should be able to do the 360 shots. So we're just going to run down here. No problemo. All right, so is it Council Garden time, or do we get the Packmaster out early? I think we get Packmaster because he can probably bully Wolfric a little bit. So we're going to bring the Packmaster out and hopefully live our best life. Yeah. All right, so like this is going to be our formation. Wolfric takes a lot of HP damage here, and like I said, I don't think that was worth it. I mean, it is chasing me off the objective, so arguably that's good for like objective control. That's something that's not irrelevant. All right, so we Ninja Star him, we get him down a little bit, which is nice, and the Packmaster is now going to be rolling dirty. Okay, so what we got to worry about is like flanking from the other side. Wolfric going to be looking around the back of the army. The Packmaster is just going to be on Wolfric duty, so wherever he goes, the Packmaster is hopefully going to be able to follow. All right, so Ninja Star Rats, let's get them up and around the top, and they're going to go harass that top point again. We do get this objective, and the Jezzails can now start shooting at Wolfric. A little bit. Let's put some hurt down on Wolfric. That's going to be nice. And it looks like Norska is going to advance on us, I think. Yeah, it looks like they're thinking about it. So Packmaster is nearby. Burning Head obviously going to be a thing, so we need to stagger our formations a little bit. All right, so let's move up and do this. Let's get these Globadiers to start melting into you guys. And that's not going to be that devastating of a Burning Head, I don't think. Yeah, as a matter of fact, that one's a bit of a whiff, if you ask me. Yeah, I mean, what do you get? Like, basically nothing? Okay. So Ikit Claw is going to roll through this, and now the Globadiers are going to start throwing in, and our rats will hopefully hold. All right, so let's slinger in here. Let's Let's get the Packmaster back a little bit. Let's get the Globadier pressure going in, set up formations, and the Jezzails are going to... we could shoot at the Javelins, to be honest. It's going to be fine. And let's get these fat freaking brass orbs going as well. So far so good. Let's get some Council Guard coming in just to anchor our formation. Looking good. And now we got Skin Wolves. So Skin Wolves are going to be a priority target, 100%. We're going to start nuking those bad boys if we can. And the Slingers and Slingers, we need to start throwing at whatever we can. Obviously, Great Weapons are going to be a very ideal choice for us. Probably calling in Council Guard there was a bit of a mistake, but the Globadiers are just melting through this Norskin formation here. So they're doing a lot of damage, and let's get you back here. And in the meantime, we can drop a Cleansing Rune right there, which is going to be really, really bad for my opponent. That's going to be a disaster. All right. So they're doing it. Let's call up some Spears. Council Guard should be here soonish, and we'll get you guys up on these. And we do get that Cleansing Rune, which nails pretty much the entire formation, and Ikit Claw is going to go after this. Packmaster can go intercept these guys. You guys pull back, and let's get the Spears going over here. So my opponent does get on top of the Globadiers, but the question is it quick enough? Right? Was it on point there? All right, so let's move you in. Globadiers are going to need to pull back, so let's retreat you guys back a little bit. But the Cleansing Rune did a lot of damage there, and let's get these Council Guard up. So now we call in Ogres. Ogres are going to be excellent, and in the meantime, Ikit's going to roll over there. See if we can cause some disruption. And the Packmaster is able to get some good attacks in. Yeah, it's fighting Wulfric well. So let's turn you guys about face, start throwing into the Trolls here, get the Globadiers back, regroup them a little bit, and the Jezzails can now start going into the Trolls while Ikit Claw is going to roll here. Spears into the Trolls, Slingers into the Trolls as well, and unfortunately we do get flanked a little bit there while we're going to go try and steal the high ground point there. All right, so the Packmaster is doing pretty good, it looks like. Globadiers, we can throw into you guys. Yeah, it's going to be fine. Jezzails need to just run all the way back and get you guys going here. Ikit and the Council Guard, how are they looking? It's a little bit hard to say, but we need to get this caster. Yeah, that character should be able to cause some big disruption. All right, so moving back, let's get more Ogres coming on up. So the Ogres will provide some nice utility and some good punch. And looks like they are really, really going for it with Wulfric. Where's the Packmaster, by the way? Packmaster is hunting this wizard down. Let's get you up on the point there, because we're going to need it. The Skaven battle line seem to be holding, sort of. It's a little bit hard to tell, to be honest. But we are holding on to one objective, which is pretty nice. And the Jezzails seem to be all right. So let's get you here. And the Ogres can hopefully just get on top of this freaking Manticore, and we can get these Jezzails back. In the meantime, let's go ahead and get a Cleansing Rune here on this wizard. That's going to be big, big damage there. Globadiers are back online, so let's start throwing into the blob. And we can also use a Storm Demon, see if we can get a pick right here. That would be very, very nice. We are up in value, and the high ground objective is being stolen. You guys, what are these Ogres doing? Oh my god, they're just like letting this thing go. All right, so the enemy wizard is probably close to death. Yeah, looks very, very close to death here. So that's going to be a big win for us. In the meantime, let's get Council Guard up on this point, and that thing is going to be getting hunted down. Let's call in some Eshin Triads in the back to try and fight here. Let's get the Rats re-rallied into combat here. In the meantime, Jezzails can just sit on Wulfric, or Trolls, whatever you're into, right? It's going to be fine. Triads should be able to go fight off these Skin Wolves, and the Ogres need to jump on top of these guys once again. All right, so there they go. Let's get the Globadiers running around that way. You hunt down Wulfric, and the Council Guard need to get up on the point and start fighting for it. Let's get these Globadiers back. And these Ninja Stars need to come to the middle and steal that point. We're definitely winning the game on value. The only way we lose this is on objectives, really, in my opinion. So we do get a bit of a weird flank fight here. Globadiers can throw here. And let's get some... Wolfrats are a good support piece to just come in and like flank something here. Yeah, the Condom Wolves are a little bit problematic for us, but we do get Wulfric getting hunted, and we do have Council Guard fighting on the point now, so that's good. About as good as it's going to get, and I think the Houndo units should be able to break these wolves right here. In the meantime, I guess just shoot the Norskin Ice Trolls, and on the outside we do get some Ogres coming back in, so let's get those Ogres over to the middle, and I think some Wolfrats onto the point here would be very good, because if we could just like ninja the points during all this, that's going to be freaking huge, right? All right, Globes thrown to the Javelins. We are potentially going to lose these points. We do have the Packmaster doing it, but if we could just get these other 2 points, then it doesn't really matter too much. Because then we could just slow push them off. I mean, are they going to get my Jezzails? They are. It looks like, yeah, well played. Well played. Let's get on the Javelins there, and we do manage to take the 2 high ground objectives, so that's going to buy us quite a bit of time. And now we can start Vermintiding up towards those points. So let's get some Rats waddling over there, just some Clan Rats. Okay, Globadiers push up. Let's get you here, and Packmaster can come down here as well. Hopefully Ikit Claw will be able to get the job done. We do manage to hunt those guys down. A hell of a lot of Trolls coming in. So Ogres can go reinforce here, and let's keep the Packmaster fighting, and all 3 of you guys take down that unit. And maybe we get a tear out on these, I'm not sure. Yeah, it's going to be a close match. My opponent is closing the value gap for sure, but I still think I'm in a good spot, you know, with these other 2 objectives. And yeah, the fact that we got their caster off the battlefield is pretty massive, actually. All right, so spears into the trolls. You guys back, you guys back. And how are we looking up here? Are we winning this fight? I think we are. And the Packmaster is a terror-causing unit, so it's going to lend itself to that fight pretty well. Ogres can go after the trolls here. Let's get some spears in there. And, ooh, the Jezzails have returned just in time. All right, that's actually very nice. All right, so let's get those trolls offline, and we can attack the trolls here as well. Looks like the Norskins are going to be making a big Unga Sojourn up here to this point. So let's get some Triads, move them in, and the Triads need to run up here. Should have pulled them out of Vanguard. That's a mistake on my end, but it is what it is. All right, so you guys back, and yeah, it's a little tricky. We're slightly out of position. Like, Norska does have a really good rotation here. The Burning Head's going to be very, very good. So might need to get that Packmaster out of there. Hopefully we're going to be able to push up on this point. I think we will, and it looks like in the back those trolls are going to be taken offline, which is outstanding. So let's do this. You guys run up to this point here, and do we have anything out of Vanguard we can call in? Doesn't look like it. All right, so let's get you, move up here. Packmaster was able to escape, so he's going to go hold it down on this point. We can actually go and hunt Wulfric a little bit. And I think now we're going to get our clutches on this point here, which is going to be good. All right, so you move in, you move in. My opponent did resummon their Firecaster, which is fine. Definitely good. And I think we have some doggies in the corner of the map. Good. So the dogs can come up, help us capture that point. And hopefully Ikit will be able to get it done. Do we have a brass orb anywhere? Yeah. The objectives are going to become a problem for us, maybe. Although the rats gathering and rallying on this point is going to be nice. Packmaster does get some work done. As long as we can hold on to 1 point, that's good. And let's just drop a Flensing Rune down here to punish these guys and call the Packmaster in for the terror route. That's going to be very, very essential, I think. All right, so up you go. And let's get you rats coming over here. Looking good. I'm pretty sure we're pretty well ahead. We routed off quite a bit. The high ground point, I don't think we were in any risk of losing this. That is for sure. So Burning Head coming down, it's going to just hit the Council Guard who are, already just chilling. Wulfric is getting hunted by that Packmaster character, and these hounds have not been able to clear this off, so that's not good. Yeah, we need to get up here and get this damn objective. It's going to become an objective situation very quickly. Granted, there's a lot of game left to be played here. This objective is looking good for us, I think. Yeah, I think we're hanging in there pretty well. We do have the Triads moving in. No, we do not have the Triads. Okay, so call-ins are going to be what? So let's get rats and rats and rats and have you guys go to the middle. All right, looking good. Meanwhile, the terror-causing brick here is doing a lot of work. You can see these trolls are breaking, and Wulfric actually defeats the Packmaster. Interesting. Okay, I didn't think that would happen, but he's going to chase it off most likely. All right, so we got our crew here. Ogres are at the ready, and we do have Eshin Triads here to help out, so let's get those guys across here to help. And this point is going to be ours most likely. The Packmaster is getting chased. If we can stabilize that, that would be money. So we're going to get the Ogres in and see if we can get that charity going here. So let's get the Ogres and just charge, move you guys up like this. We do get a Firecaster coming in. Let's move you guys in and keep chasing those trolls down for sure. Now, are we going to win this fight here? This is pretty big. That one's a big deciding factor there. And does our Packmaster rally? Come on, rally, 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 rally. If I rally, I probably win. If he runs, then I'm in trouble. Okay, because now Wulfric is trapped up here, right? He's gonna be needing some milk. Okay, so we start to flip this point. We do have some rats on their way, and some Triads are going to be heading here as well. Let's get the rats moving out. Just rats all over the place. And yeah, it's a little dodgy here. The Norscan infantry quality is a little bit better than us. But we do manage to get this, so now I can start rolling over this way. And Wulfric is on the run. So we need to just grab this point here and then just value trade. Yeah, if we can get that, that's going to be pretty good. I still have Flensing Runes also. So that's going to be super punishing to my opponent. So let's get this. And what do we call in next? I mean, I don't have too many good quality call-ins here. Probably just a Wolfrat, just run it up just for capture weight. All right, so we get this. I still have the high ground point. We do have some doggos chasing down here, so you guys are going to form ranks. That objective's a little bit vulnerable, but with Ikit here, I think I'm in good shape. We do have the Eshin Triad still duking it out, so we're going to gather up our forces. And I could call in a Jezzail if we want to. The Flensing Rune is potentially going to be our game-winning play, though. So let's grab a couple of these rats and gather and prepare for the big blob fight. You guys hunt down those javelins there. And yeah, this is going to be a big mortal wombat here, for sure. I'm pretty sure I win on 2, but it's like razor close. All right, so let's get the Triads in there and get the Hound units to flank around. And Ikit Claw's going to roll in with his Doom Wheel. Hopefully do some work. And we have some more Triads at the ready. Let's get you guys to do this. Packmaster goes here. And we're just going to wait and hopefully get like a big Flensing Rune. I think the next thing I call in is going to be just clan rats. Yeah, we just need rats, just rat bodies out on the field. All right, so Wulfric is on his way. He's very, very damaged. We're going to move the Packmaster in. We do get the terror route right there, which is pretty fat. I have reserves as well. Yeah, he's very low. I can probably get him with the Flensing Rune right now. So we're going to try it. We're going to go for the attempt here on him. This attempt on my life has left me scarred and deformed. The rats are holding well, though. The little rat people are getting the job done. Some of the doggos here do get overextended. But, yeah, got to click on him so it'll follow him. Otherwise, it might not get, like, he can move off it, right? Which is not what we want. So that's going to be probably the end of the road for Wolfric. And then we just get you on this point here. We have a hell of a lot of time to get these objectives. Although there is some Unga Bunga coming down here. So we need to probably reinforce that. That's most likely going to be the end of him. He's going to be chased off. We do have the reinforcements here. Let's get you guys going there. Hopefully Ikit's going to be able to take them down. Let's use Brass Orb. And yeah, we got to stay on the points. Gotta stay on the points, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, so let's get this. Call in another Ogre. Very good. Get you guys running up and just kind of taking a loose formation across the battlefield. But now that Wolfric is dead, terror routes are going to be way better, right? And he's dead for sure. I'm telling you, the lone Packmaster is an MVP. He's very useful. All right, let's get Clan Rats coming over here. And now I think Ikit just kind of solos everything. Yeah, I do not win on just 2 objectives. It's like really close. It's really close, but you do not. But I have a hell of a lot of time here, so I'm feeling pretty confident. Let's form ranks. And yeah, we're going to get the high ground objective as well. And my Packmaster should be winning that fight. Yeah, it should be. All right. These guys, yeah, we should just unsummon them at this point. Wolf Rats are lingering nearby. Let's get them in here. Ogres can go punch them in the face, and the high ground objective is going to be taken. Let's get you guys moving back this way. Do I have enough for another Flensing Rune? I do not. So what you see is what you got. All right, so Ogres can go punch them. And let's get some Globadiers waddling up. Yeah, I think that's going to be all right. I mean, Globadiers aren't necessarily a good call-in when... now I'm pretty sure I win on 2. It's very close. But at the very least, I'm going to be able to terror out this formation off, right? And then get this objective back is what I'm thinking. All right, let's get these guys back here. It could actually... Getting trapped in wolves could lose me the game. If, like, I miraculously lost Ikit Claw somehow, then that would just be an absolute disaster. All right, so I have my opponent triple capped. I'm getting a lot of points. Yeah, the momentum is shifting. Globadiers are on their way. And, yeah, Ikit is hanging in there like an absolute Chad. All right, that was a good game. Yeah, no, we got it now. It's in the bag. Because that was their last hoorah. Oh, Skaven! Call the pest control, but not for me. That was a good game. It was very scrappy. Rats don't waddle, they scurry scamper. Yeah, they scurried pretty hard there for sure. Let me see if there's any admin stuff. GG, well played. Yeah, Rats got some play against Norska for sure. Ikit was a beast. The Jezzails did pretty good. Got about 1,000 before they hunted him down, and yeah, the rest of the build is pretty standard Skaven stuff. Council Guard maybe were not worth it. 15. I mean, they're expensive. And the Packmaster was a pimp. He's just like a fast, solid assassin, you know. Skaven are so sketchy how they break into pieces like that. They are, but it's part of the fun, you know. That's part of the Skaven experience is like being in a winning position and having your whole army run and panic. It's just, it's very lore friendly. But the advantage is you get to use basically World War I era weaponry. Okay, so let's do this. Let's do this. And that's going to be Skaven versus Norska. All right. Some greenskins. Natty, if you want, I played a really good tournament with greenskins like a week ago, but you might see them tonight. I mean, greenskins are pretty popular right now. They're seeing a bit of play. So we have a couple matches left in the round to finish. So if you go take a look here. Yep. I don't know why that says -1. That's very weird. Is that going to screw up the score? No. Okay. So yeah, just a couple more games. Dustman versus Ridley, Sleepy Lion versus Toadkiller, and Romulan Dog versus Alexander Nuts here. So just got to wait for those homies to finish up, and then we'll be jumping into the next round. A big part of playing Skaven is constantly looking around the map looking for rally. Yeah, that is a big variable. You don't want to play Skaven if you're like half awake. They're a faction that you need to be very alert, and you need to constantly be scanning the map and looking for those type of things. Can Bretonnia do anything against Khorne? Probably not. I don't think so. Not with equally skilled players. Like if you put me against an average, like a beginner or an intermediate player, you know, I could probably beat them on Khorne with Bretonnia, but evenly skilled, I think that Khorne is just so massively favored now. When will the Chaos Warshine Lord be meta? The closest thing you're going to get to a Chaos Warshine Lord being meta is probably the Khorne version, the Blood Speaker, because he has some really good abilities. But let's see what that looks like. All right, Warriors of Chaos. They're around here somewhere. The Dark Gods, yes. Okay. So, yeah, he can't ride a shrine. Are you talking, when will Chaos War Shrine Lords be meta? So he's got the Chariot, Manscore, and the Chaos Dragon. Although, if I switch him to different heroes, can he ride it? No, I don't think he can. Or different marks? No. I mean, the Sorcerers can ride them. I think that's more... Or can the Chaos Sorcerer Lord ride it? I think they can, right? If you go to Chaos. Chaos Sorcerer Lord on a shrine. Yeah, okay. You could do like a Chaos Undivided Shrine. What does it bring to the table? You get the physical resist and vigor replenishment. Okay. Favor of the Ruinous Powers. And then you get Paragon of Ruin, which is ITP. So you're getting ITP, you're getting leadership, charge bonus, Phys Res, and Vigor. The Vigor replenishment is probably the strongest part of the giver. Yeah, I could see it being used in a couple matchups. Like, Vigor replenishment is pretty good. Like, it's basically like a permanent stat buff, right? I don't know, though. I don't know. If you're going to be using a shrine, you want to use, like, one of the god-specific ones. Like, the Nurgle Shrine would probably be the... Because this one at least gives a heal. And it's not a bad heal once you get it fully charged up. So you get a heal, you get leadership. Maybe against, like, vampire counts, you could try some sort of play with, like, the shrine. So, like, hear me out. You're playing against vampire counts. You're playing against vampire counts. You go on a war shrine. You get rid of evasion. You keep Paragon of Decay. You get rid of the Filth Mace, and you just take, like, the 2 spam spells to heal your entire army. So you get these 3, right? Okay, so you have that. You're on your shrine, and then you get a Mutalith Beast to go with it. So you get a Mortis Engine, and you get a Healing Shrine, too. Like, something like this could be good. Yeah, we're playing Skaven. We just finished up our first game. It was a very, very good one. Just finished an Ogre Mirror match. It's so clunky. Yeah, no, it for sure is. Whoever had more Pigback Riders probably won, huh? Chris asking, you worked with sports programs, right? Does it help with casting? So when I worked in sports, I was an athletic director. So I ran sports competitions. I didn't really have to give speeches too often. I mean, when the events would start, I would give the opening ceremony welcome usually. But yeah, no real strong correlation. With casting, it really just is time. Like, if you just sit and grind and cast, like, my first videos were awful. I mean, yeah, they were not great. I had like a $5 microphone and was very nervous and yeah. So it's just time, really. I'm a new player. Is land battle balanced, or do I just need to prepare better for artillery? Land battle, there's a community of people who put together rules to make land battle balanced. Without those rules, land battle is not really great, but with those rules, it's very fun in a very good structured environment. Yeah, Dreaded 13th, it could happen tonight. There are some matchups where I think the Dreaded 13th is going to be good. Although I'm on a bit of an Ikit Claw kick right now. I'm having a lot of fun with him. The Brass Orb is super nice. All right, Dustman and Ridley just finishing their last game, and then we're advancing. Yeah. Bog Slammer tournaments? No, I didn't. No, I ran basketball tournaments, soccer tournaments, flag football, bocce ball, track and field meets, swim meets. What else do we do? Yeah, bocce ball was probably the most fun. No, it was one of the most fun for sure. So for bocce ball tournaments, we used to like work with these local like Italian restaurants that had bocce ball courts, and we would rent them. And yeah, it was like always nice because like the company I worked for would like pay for catering to like, so the place we were playing bocce ball would also like serve us food, and those were really fun tournaments. Yeah. How do you not know Skaven? Okay, here's the thing, Vlad. I know every single faction in the game, okay? Like, I can play every faction to a very basic level, but when it comes to winning a tournament or competing at a high level in a tournament, I probably only have, like, know the build. Like, if you give me maybe 4 or 5 factions, I would know, like, their build style for every single competitive matchup. But Skaven is not one of them. My knowledge from Skaven is mostly from watching people in tournaments. Yeah. All right, so let's see if we're ready for the next round. All right. Who can truly know this Skaven? That's right. You never truly can. All right, so we're refreshing. Next round's going to be live here in a minute, and we will get it going. All right. Yep, looks fine. And advancing the Swiss. Round 2 is up. That's not true, Vlad. I don't know every Skaven competitive build. I don't. All right, we're playing Prepare for the Bear. This should be fun. So here we are, and Goblins. Round 2 is live. Good luck, have fun. Prepare for the bear. If they're on Kislev, that could be a fun one. I actually think Skaven can do some work against Kislev. Yo. It's a fine matchup. It used to be cursed before Kislev got its couple nerfs here and there. Yeah, so the factions I probably have like a pretty good competitive mastery over would be Warriors of Chaos. At this point, I think Greenskins, I think I can perform consistently with them. Empire, I don't know, I'm struggling these days with them. Nurgle for sure. Khorne is very mouth breathing. I think I just understand how Khorne's played at a competitive level. Those would be maybe the ones. Empire, yeah. Empire would be there. I think they're just tricky right now. All right. You do. Warriors of Chaos. Ooh, okay. A little scary. Warriors of Chaos have some really nice tools against Skaven in the meta right now. So we gotta put some respect on their name. Oops, we're not playing Conquest mode. And we are on the Jade Tomb. Very nice map. Created by Bob That Builder. Hell yeah, let's get it. All right. Yeah, and Chaos Dwarves too. Okay, I know the Chaos Dwarf meta, 100%. So we're playing Skaven, sorry. Let me switch. Skaven. I don't even know where they are. Okay, here we go. So against Walk, I think I have an idea of what to do. I think I have a loose idea of how to do this. Okay, looking fine. And yeah, cut you and you. No problemo. So Jade Tomb is, yeah, okay, I know this map. It's a fairly unga bunga map. Yes. And then we'll get you guys in reserve. Definitely you want a lot of rats. Khorne Tactics, yeah, kill. Yeah, they're definitely here for blood. Okay, so that looks good. I really liked the utility Packmaster character last game. He felt freaking awesome. Just having him come out and like as a character who can hunt down wizards, man, that was clutch, right? That was super good. I think he has healing on his own, right? Yeah, I think he just has healing on his own. Mass artillery, no front line wins. That's right. It's the true Skaven way. Okay, so we got 1250 left. Let's cut you. And for skirmishers, these are Night Runners. Night Runners do have Vanguard, but they don't have any means of 17 missile strength versus, yeah, I think we just get a couple of these. Yeah, they can be seen, though, is the only problem. The Night Runners are not invisible. Yeah. All right, and all right. It is time. Time for Gorich. Dude, don't put that evil on me. I struggle to make Skrulk feel valuable. Yeah, he's not bad. I think he's risky, though, because he can be killed very easily. Like, I think mobile Skaven characters, either the Grey Seer or Ikit Claw is probably the most meta. And tonight I'm trying to win. I'm not memeing tonight. If we lose our next 2 games, I'll meme for you really hard in that match. But aside from that, I'm actually trying to get dubs for you guys here. So, okay. Yep, 2 of those is probably adequate. And oh, that's right, Flayers. Yeah, Doom Flayers are probably good in this matchup too. Although you got to watch out for like the trolls and things like that. They can be a bit of a menace. Manticores are also a problem. They can fly in and do a lot of nastiness. Plague Monks are okay here. They're definitely probably trade pretty cost effectively into some of the Chaos Infantry. So what can my opponent bring that's new? The foot-based characters. The Blood Beasts are not that big of an issue for us, I don't think. I'm not too concerned about Blood Beast. I'm not too concerned about the Beasts of Blood. Snickich might not be terrible, actually, in this matchup. You could probably get away with him. He's mobile enough that he can scurry flee, yes. Throt on the Brood Horror is a good choice. He is. Ikit, what's so nice about the Doom Wheel is, though, it just clears out infantry and gives you, like, a really durable source of terror, because Ikit's got 110 armor and just is an absolute unit. He definitely is very good. Yes, let's cut you and then get 2 of these. Just bringing these fat, erect 20 stacks over here, man. It is thick. Blood Beasts use a mark. They don't as of now. I don't know if that's intentional or not, but honestly, I don't think it's a problem to let them have it, so. All right. Blightscap's Plague Pack, not really great. Storm Vermin in this matchup, what are they good against? Probably a lot of the roster, actually. Yeah, probably like a basic Storm Vermin's going to be reasonable. I don't know if I like the ROR too much. And Death Runners are kind of an interesting one for like objective theft, like getting sneaky. But this is a map where you're mainly defending, so I don't think we need that. Okay, so we got those two, we got these two. Probably just one of those is going to be enough. The Rattling Gunner RORs are always fun. Avalanche Mortars are pretty sick too, but they're hard to defend. Words of Chaos can call in Manticores and other diving pieces that are pretty nasty there. But I mean, if the Avalanche Mortars are allowed to feast, they can do a lot. But like, no Warriors of Chaos player is going to bring good quality infantry in this matchup. It's mainly going to be junk. You know what I'm saying? It's mainly going to be the junk. All right, let's get you. And aside from this, I think we just get a couple rats. Rats for the Rat God, rats for the Rat Throne. All right. Wrathmongers? You can't bring Wrathmongers on Warriors of Chaos. They're only for Khorne. And honestly, Skaven wouldn't have problems with them. Skaven can just Globadeer them. You have a ton of tools against those bad boys. All right, good luck. Have fun to my opponent. Let's see what the Rock is cooking. Oh, yeah, he's going to bring a Fire Sorcerer for sure. I'm expecting it. Yeah. Everyone brings them against Skaven. It's just meta. We're going into Rat Hala. That's right. Chaff excels in Dom, honestly, as long as the Lord isn't dead. Yeah. Oh, for sure. Yeah, infantry... Chaff infantry are probably better in domination than they are in land battle. Although I don't know. I don't really watch a ton of land battle these days. I'll occasionally tune into some of Dov's replays and see what's cooking over there. Gorich, Queek, and Mass Stormvermin. That is the Chad play, but I actually want to win. Okay. So unfortunately we had a desync, so we're just gonna how do I screenshot here? Okay. Come on. Trying to take this damn screenshot. So slow. What the hell is this? Oh, it's like lagging? Ugh. All right, cool. So now my opponent just needs to reconnect, and we will do it. All right. Haven't had a desync like that in quite some time, so unfortunately we're probably going to be like towards the end of the round. Same builds. All right. So I have the screenshots. Okay, perfect. Why am I not dead yet? I have to try harder. Oh, are you playing in the tournament? Yeah. It happens. Okay. So they need a screenshot, so we will get this. Okay. And Sean, okay. Sorry about this, guys. Haggard, Total War bullshit. You know how it is. Okay. And where art thou? Why do you have to be difficult, honestly? Why do you got to be like this? Okay, so that is the front end of the builds. Front, and on the back, we have the reinforcements somewhere here. Hopefully I got a picture of that. Okay. Sorry, guys, just give me 1 second. My opponent did not have their build saved when they desynced. Hopefully we won't have any issues with the map. Okay, looking around here, trying to find the other version I sent them. You want to see the Wookiee? Wookiee will return to you soon, don't worry, he'll be here. Okay. And where's the other part of the screenshot? Man, did it just not get saved? Okay. Can't seem to find it. Oh, there it is, okay. So weird how it drops it over there. All right. So it should be a fun one, though. Looks like a cool build for my opponent. They can see my build, too, so. All right. Make sure it's same. Mine is. All righty. So let's get this party started. Let's have some fun. Let's see what's cooking here as we face off against Prepare for the Bear. And need to switch this back to the main desktop now. And good. All right. How we doing? You guys can still see everything? No drama? I didn't, like, break the stream there in the process. All right. Yeah, you missed one game, Rage Piglet. Just one. Yeah, it was the first round, and we're in round 2 now. Unfortunately, we had a bit of a desync here, so my opponent will get it going quick, I'm sure, and then we'll probably be close to the end. Shocked you're on Skaven, but that was an awesome match. Yeah, it was a really good match. They'll all be good. Skaven games are really scrappy. It's not like you very, very rarely just dominate someone with Skaven. It can happen sometimes if they just bring like a horrible build, but actually that's not true. Sometimes Skaven weapons teams can steamroll people if they're not prepared. Yeah. Just Uno game. This is where the athletic coordinator experience really comes in handy. That's right. Yeah, it was fun. It was a fun job for sure. But I love doing this, man. I mean, I grew up gaming. Gaming was always a passion. Back in the day, when I was really young, I wanted to work at Blizzard. I thought that would be the cool job. But then, of course, we know the direction Blizzard went. That was like my dream job out of college. I remember like thinking, oh, if I could work at Blizzard, that'd be sweet. But yeah, and then things happened. Blizzard was not Blizzard anymore, really. All right. And then we just relive morsels of our former Blizzard glory by playing on classic WoW servers. You know, reliving 2004 all over again. All right. Yes, yes, my rats. Feast, feast. All right, so the Skaven slaves stand at the ready, General. And we have the clan rats in the secondary, so a lot of shaft-centric units, obviously. Yeah, they'll fight well for the horned rat, you know? They get the job done. So we got Globadiers, which, you know, every Chaos player kind of does the same thing here. And the build is very similar to what you saw last game because Norska and Walk have a lot of similarities in terms of what they're going to be trying to do to you, so... All right, and then we got the slingers back here and slingers back here. Just like crappy slingers. They're so cost effective, man. Skaven slave slingers for that like price point is an absolute steal. And then you guys are going to go park on the home objective here and hold that down. And we got 3 skirmishers, and then you guys can just be in the back shadows back here. Cool beans, and that's it. Yeah. Marvel Rivals is great. I've heard good things about it. Yeah, I wouldn't be opposed to trying it out. I'm not really much on like shooter games and things like that, but I was once a Dark Lord of Halo, but I feel like everybody thinks they were when they were a kid. All right, so yep, we got the objective capture going. We're gonna move up, and you guys are just gonna park up on this objective here, so let's get you rolling. Let's capture that point, and then if we can get the middle before they do and get a little bit of a points lead, that always gives you a really nice cushion for value trading. You know, if we can even steal their home point, that's gonna be fat. I don't know, I think they'll probably get there in time, so let's just go for this one. And get you cruising, Ikit Claws coming, a Hell Cannon. Okay, that's kind of cool. So that's going to hurt for sure. I mean, I don't hate it against Skaven. Shutting that down is going to be next to impossible with my current build. I mean, I could try and sneak some Ninja Rats out there and get it, but yeah, maybe mid-game, late-game, I'll give it a try. We will see. So Nurgle Sorcerer is just doing Rancid and spell sniping. Okay, and that's going to be what? That's going to be some Chaos Warhounds. So let's get you and do this. And we're going to try a little funny business here. I'm going to test the waters. See if we can make the magic happen. These guys will potentially be taken down here, so yeah, I think our skirmishers can take these guys probably, especially with Ikit Claw rolling up. He's gonna just like run these guys down, right? So that is gonna be nice. All right, let's take you here. Get ready to start shooting. Ikit Claw's gonna be rolling. Let's attack those hounds for now and get that objective. That's gonna be very nice. All right, so in the meantime, we can grab you and have you go out here and just kind of block up this seam. That's going to be a nice little stream of corruption. Very cute. It's a good tickling of the pickle there. So now we just need to hold on to this objective basically for the whole game. These are going to be Marauders of Khorne. Let's start sniping the enemy lord here. And we can actually use a Storm Demon on him. So Storm Demon is weird. Sometimes it works and just does a fat amount of damage, but there are times where it doesn't work and it's just like, it just doesn't shoot. All right, Storm Demon, yeah, look at that. We got a lot of damage on that guy. All right, so let's move up and get the Globadiers coming in to saturate in, and Globadiers can start teeing off one of these guys too. And now we just roll and cause all sorts of havoc. So the enemy lord is going to take some damage. You can see here, we got the flank all secured. All right, looking good. Let's keep rolling. And we can go ahead and get a little vortex going right here and have some fun. All right, so the Collins are going to be what? Jezzails are still shooting. I think we just get our Packmaster out and get him up and put him in control group 5 here. So he's going to move through the formation, and now we can try a little bit of sneaky business as we try and weasel and rat our way over there. Yes. All right, so some of the Marauders did move through. We might be able to just hunt them down, though, and break them. And on the outside here, we're hanging in there. Globadiers are getting a lot of damage in this formation. You can see them doing quite a bit of work. And, yeah, I'm happy with this so far. The Nurgle Lord is actually, like, straight up almost dead. So I think I'm just going to Flensing Rune him. Like, I don't see any reason not to. On the outside here, these are going to be Hellstriders, so we want to deal with those. So let's get you guys on the Hellstriders and you guys on the Hell Scourges as well. Let's get you here, and Globadiers can go on those guys too, and hopefully we can just head those off. We're going to have to see how this goes. The Lord is actually straight up almost dead, so that is a huge win for us out of the gates. And here, yeah, it seems to be going all right. Let's get these Gutter Runners up. These Jezzails can do their thing, and I think that we're going to be able to rout these guys off, hopefully. He does get the objective. The Nurgle Sorcerer actually is dead. Okay, so the enemy Lord is dead. That's a freaking massive win for us. Globadiers come across, but we need to switch them here. Let's get these guys throwing their Ninja Stars into this unit here. And the fast cav that tried to get around are not having a good time. All right. This is a very, very insanely good start for us. We are in very good shape. As long as we don't like lose our home objective, we should be okay. So we're just going to call in some clan rats and clan rats. We're just going to get capture weight to make sure we don't lose things, and then we can figure it out from there. So the Packmaster and company have done good. Now Ikit Claw is basically going to dominate the middle. My opponent has 0 pressure on my Globadiers, so that's just really, really bad for them. And Ikit Claw is going to be feasting like the heathen kings of old. Yeah. So the Jezzails, let's get them a little bit deeper set. We have these globes here, so a lapse in micro on my side, potentially going to cost me a bit there. The Eshin Triads, I totally forgot about this. So we kill their Hell Cannon too. And see this? We kill the Hell Cannon with our Eshin Triads, and then the Chaos Knights are the response piece, but Chaos Knights actually downtrade horribly into those units. So that is really, really good for us. All right, so the Globadiers are just annihilating everything, and that's going to be it. All right, GG. So that was a brutal one. The Lord kill with the Jezzails and the Storm Demon plus the Flensing Ruin should have hit the Lord behind that pillar there. We killed the Hell Cannon with our secret agent tactics, and that was going to be that. So that is really, really quick. Yeah, I should have used the concealment bombs. Totally forgot. Yeah. All right. So, yeah, GG. Couple little mistakes cost my opponent there. Casted. Lasts a long time. All right. What are the Eshin Triads even for? They're really good. In this matchup, they're amazing. Eshin Triads are good against all the big things. Like Chaos Knights, whatever, you know? Storm Demon nailed him. All right, so pretty savage one there. I mean, our game did take a while to start, so on the bright side, it does catch us up to the rest of the tournament. And let's go to the website here, refresh this, and we'll get the score going. Yeah, the rats are fun. That map is, I think, pretty good for rats, too. It's very hard to flank on it. I mean, he could have flanked through the woods. I wouldn't have seen it coming. That could have been stronger than trying to flank through that choke point. Skaven, all right. Skaven versus Warriors of Chaos. I think you need foot characters too, like his walk, like Aecold and like that kind of grinding presence. Skaven do struggle to get rid of those. You watching any college football? Man, I haven't watched football in a long time. I was like a diehard football NFL fan. And I liked college back when I used to play football, but nowadays I just I can't be bothered. The only sport I really watch now is like MMA. Obviously, not UFC, MMA. I like mixed martial arts, and I watch all the promotions. All right, looks good. Cool beans. If I do well, you can still make top. Okay. All right, so just chatting my opponent there. We're just kind of talking about what went down. Yeah, so but these things are amazing, dude. I mean, Eshin Triads are just really good. Against any faction that has artillery, these guys can sneak around the back and pressure it really hard. They can fight off cav. They can fight off trolls. They're a little bit squishy. They only have 5,000 HP. A clan rat, comparatively speaking, has 9.6. So you are paying for quite a bit there. But yeah, Eshin Triads, you don't want to leave home. Did you watch the Mike Tyson fix? Yeah, it was an absolute joke. That was some bullshit. One of those Triads is an ogre. Yeah. Yeah, and I'll still watch like Super Bowls and like playoff games occasionally for NFL, but yeah, not too much anymore. You know what I really dislike about like professional sports in general, and it's the reason why I like MMA, right? In mixed martial arts, like typically like you can get behind the fighter. The fighter is fighting for themselves and their legacy, right? So that's like a fun thing to follow, their individual story. But in professional sports like NBA and NFL and whatever, like most of them they're just mercenaries, which I understand it. They should be, because that's how they provide for their families and can make the most out of their careers, which are very damaging to their bodies. I completely understand it, and they should be doing that. But like, I like when an athlete is playing for an area or like, representing a place that they're from. And I don't know. For me, that was always like the old school, hearing my dad telling stories of like, old school like Yankee stuff. And I don't know. It just, The mercenary element of pro sports, the fact that a team can just like go buy the best player. Like if a team is richer than another team, they're going to have an advantage. Like it's basically pro sports are like pay to win in many ways, right? Yeah, so for me, it just doesn't do it. The pay to win aspect, it's like, you used to see that with like the Yankees and, just buying they had the biggest coffers, right? So they just buy the best players and, yeah, teams are a corporation basically. That's right. Yeah. Yeah, whereas like I don't know, I used to like watching like NFL players back in the day who would like they would play with the same team their whole career. You know what I'm saying? Their whole career they were there, and like you really felt like they were like part of that region, that city, that state. And now it's just mercenary. It's like Blood Bowl, It's yeah. Fighting is kind of like that, but not really, because it's an individual. It doesn't matter where they go as much, because you're like more attached to the person's story as an individual than the team as a whole. You know what I'm saying? And sure, like the biggest organization will hire the best fighters, but it's not like the UFC is like having its best fighters fight against like one championship or whatever. Like they're fighting other UFC fighters, or the one championship or KSW or Pride or well, not Pride anymore, but Bellator, whatever. You guys get the idea. The professional slap fights are the dumbest craze, but it pays for some reason. Yeah, the slap fight championship is rough. You should watch Hockey Hard Salary Cap, and the players love the game. Oh, I've been to a lot of professional hockey games. I used to, when I worked in sports in Northern California, we had the San Jose Sharks were a partner with my organization. So they used to give us tickets, and I used to take my athletes to the San Jose Sharks games, and we used to collaborate with them, and I loved it. When the San Jose Sharks would play, they used to play Metallica as one of their intro songs, or their entrance songs. It was awesome. Yeah. Yeah, it was great. Blood Bowl is hilarious to watch. Yeah, so the slap fighting championship thing is, dude, do you know how concussed those guys are going to be? Like, the people who like if that becomes a long-term thing and slap fighting championship is like ongoing, dude, those guys are going to be so freaking concussed. What city are you from? I'm from Southern California, like not Los Angeles, but like nearby. I grew up in like a mountain village. Yeah, dude, I used to love going to Sharks games. I played ice hockey and roller hockey growing up, so I love hockey. It's a lot of fun. Yeah, this is a great sport. All right, so let's see here. Just checking the tournament. We finished really quick, so we might have a little bit longer. There's a handful of games are done, and so far we're off to a good start. And here's the thing, guys. The first two players we beat are both very strong players, so there's a decent chance that our tiebreakers will improve. Even if we were to drop like one game, we still have a decent chance at top four. Granted, it is a 30-player tournament. So there is that. And we're going to see what's cooking here. Help and Abominations are really bad. Yeah, they're very bad. Yeah. Oh, you're from the Central Valley. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I know the Central Valley well. It's my grandpa. My grandpa is from Modesto. So I have a lot of family from like the northern Central Valley, Modesto, and I have family in Fresno. Oh, yeah. No, I know the Central Valley well. I have spent a lot of time there growing up. It's the Wild West out there, man. You got the Valley Fever, all sorts of fun stuff. Go Bruins. UCLA. Yeah, I had a lot of friends who went to UCLA. Yeah. The UCLA versus USC games were really fun in the early 2000s. They were a good time. No, what was the really good rivalry from like 2005? Yeah, it was UCLA was it Reggie Bush playing against Texas. USC versus Texas was like, those were the most epic games back in the early 2000s. Yeah. Those were fun. It's definitely an interesting area to say the least. Yeah. Yeah, no, I know the Central Valley well. So the Central Valley is kind of like the Mordor of California a little bit, I always felt like that. It's like, it does have it's very agriculturally focused, but there's also a ton of pollution. So you kind of get like Mordor skies and Mordor landscapes a little bit. Yeah. Yeah, it was fun. No, but my mom's brother was in Modesto, so I used to stay with not Modesto, Fresno. So when I was a kid, I used to stay with them a bit, and like we would have family trips and stuff, and yeah. Yeah, you're from Fresno. Yeah, you know what's up. Drove through the Central Valley in a convertible once. Worst scalp sunburn of your life. Oof, that'll get you. Reading, I know Reading. I've been there. Calling it Mordor is actually cool. Like, oh man, there's one of my best friends was he's an engineer and he worked in Bakersfield for like 7 or 8 years. And like, do you guys know about Valley Fever? Hang on, let me like pull this up and show you guys. Not to like scare you, but I was like, is this a real thing? If Valley Fever, okay. One sec. Let me show you guys. We can have like a little scariness here. Okay. Okay. Trying to find this right now. Okay, here we go. 1 second here. Is this it? Okay. So yeah, this is I think this is right. Yeah, I think this is the right page. I don't know anything about this website, but hopefully it's the right stuff. So Valley Fever. Valley Fever is a common name for a fungus and the illness that it causes. The fungus is found primarily in the soil of the southwestern United States, Mexico, and South America. In California, Valley Fever is most common in the Central Valley and Central Coast, but there are many areas throughout the state where Valley Fever may be found. The fungus forms long chains of spores, talking about a little Last of Us here, that can break off and become airborne when the wind picks up, right? So in Bakersfield, when it gets like really windy, the Valley Fever disease comes out of the soil. And it says most people who get Valley Fever have mild symptoms and do not require medication. But there is a chance, apparently, that it can become a chronic infection. So what I've heard is my buddy, who was an engineer, and a lot of the dudes that were doing the hard labor, working in the fields and like digging up roads and bridges and tunnels and things like that, they would catch this Valley Fever, and it would like last forever. Like apparently, with some of these guys, it's like a permanent thing in your lungs that like your lungs are just less efficient. You're permanently going to have these problems. Now, it's like a smaller percentage of the people who get Valley Fever, but like if you're exposed to this in like a chronic manner, apparently, yeah, look at this, like shortness of breath, fatigue, like rashes, like dude, it's straight up, and it comes out of the soil. So you just like live there, and on like a windy day, you're like, well, I'm going to stay inside. Let's hope I don't get like a chronic respiratory disease, you know? I'm like, dude, when he told me that, I was like, there's no amount of money that I would want to like work in those conditions, you know? I always knew the place was Nurgle corrupted. Yeah, it's a little Nurgle corruption. Yeah, a little bit. All right, only one match, and then we're going on to the next round. When are the greenskins? Oh, maybe they're squigs. Yeah, Nurgle's Garden. And it's not even like a pollution thing. You know what I'm saying? It's like, it's just that this bacteria exists in the soil in that region. So it's just unfortunate. No, it's apparently that doesn't exist in like most parts of California. It's really, from what I've heard and read, just like in the Central Valley area. Like if you're near the coast, you'll probably be fine. But yeah, you're built different. You could take it. Oh, nice. You also see red when you get into fights. That's my favorite. Yeah. All right, we're good. We're good to go. Okay, so let's advance the Swiss. Ready for the next round, and here we are. All right. Something in your lungs is trying to... Dude, if The Last of Us starts, it's going to be Bakersfield, California. Yeah. All right. Here we are. Let's find this, and here we are. Thank you, Lahoot, for letting me know the rounds are done. I greatly appreciate you, bud. Round 3 is live. All right, so we got Alexander Nuts. I don't know why. I want to know the story behind his name. Is that actually just his last name? You know? All right. Round 3. Let's do it. Mortal Kombat. We're off to a start. Win or lose, though. We're gonna go down with our little rat claws clawing. Okay. So the map is going to be Altar of the Champion. Not such a good map for us, actually. Line of sight is very problematic on this map. So this could be a problem. Yeah, we're going to have to contour the build to this pretty heavily. Is the dreaded Saurian build possible? Can you bring 2 dread Saurians? I'm not sure, actually. Like a long time back, I've literally never met someone that had it. Yeah. You know what like fears like what scares me the most in terms of like those kind of like environmental diseases is Lyme disease. Like getting bit by a tick and just getting Lyme disease. I'm like, oh man, that sounds just freaking horrific, you know? Yeah. Last of It starts in Bakersfield. Nobody notices. Yeah, I can make fun of it. I too have Central Valley roots. I didn't grow up there myself, but I have a ton of family there. That's where my ancestors are from, the wildlands. The Central Valley would be like a very good Mad Max environment, you know? There's a lot of like big, flat, open like spaces, like farmlands and fields where you could just totally have like giant war rigs. Just be going bananas with those. Yeah. It's kind of cool. Oh, army blocker? Yeah. Okay, he's only seen my clan rat core so far, which no surprises there. You've had Lyme disease? Yeah, I've heard it's really tough. From a tick and it was horrible. Sorry to hear that. Oof, that's not fun, buddy. Oh, what's it gonna be? All right, so what lord do we bring here? You know, there's so many options here. I mean, Ikit is very good, but I am going to be trying something a little bit different here today, ladies and gentlemen. Mad Max. Yeah, Mad Max is something. All right, so let's do this. Let's do this. And I think that we can drop this too. Okay. We bring Queek? You think it's going to be Queek? All right, well, let's see what you guys think it's going to be right now. How are the Eshin sneaky rats against Vampire Coast? Probably good. Yeah, probably good. You could even feasibly bring a Death Runner in this matchup in case they mix in some Depth Guard. I think like one Death Runner as like a tech piece is probably warranted. All right, so the weapons teams here, like baseline slingers are going to be like awesome in this matchup, 100%. Need to cut down the army size a little bit there. And it's never Queek. Don't worry, it's going to be something cool though. Catapults can be very good in this matchup, for sure. A little bit hard to protect. Vampire Coast does have like an Air Force that can be disruptive, but, you know, the catapults can be good. They definitely can. All right, so let's get you. And now we're going to get you guys in the mix. Awesome. And I need a couple little slingers, little night runners. Night runners are awesome. Okay, so how much is that? 125. It wouldn't be enough to pay for another one. Okay. So do we just bring Stand Your Ground? Yes, we do. All right. Throt the Thick, Tretch the Unclean. Oh, Puggington knows. Is it going to be Tretch? Our boy Tretch? Sirens in this matchup are a little bit scary. You probably honestly bring the Armor-Piercing Wolf Rat as like a tech against them because they do magic damage. And although they're just going to Terror out like right away, right? Like just right out of the gates, they're going to pay the Troll Toll. I like this character. We've had a lot of success with this, although Terror is not relevant in this matchup, so maybe the Packmaster character isn't as good as we think. Help at Arwar. Dude, now you guys are just yelling random shit, I feel. There was some rhyme and reason to what you were saying, and then you just start to yell help at Abomination against a shooting faction. Come on, dog. Don't do me like that. All right, let's get you guys to move up. And we do need some Wolf Rats. I think just the Poison variant's going to be better. Ogres for sure. We need some Ogres. And Doomflayers, yeah. Actually, a Doomflayer sounds pretty good here. I think like a one-off Doomflayer is pretty sweet. Okay, so what else do we need in the build? Plague Monks are viable too, but very vulnerable to shooting. So I think just like Clan Rat is better. Yeah, I think just the Clan Rats are going to be your best friends. Okay. Yes, looks fine. The dreaded 13 spell also is feasible here too. Yeah, are we good with this? No, we cut that. We cut this. Get this, and then we have, what, 600 left here? Yeah, that looks fine. And we can Bless with Filth is kind of an interesting one. It's only 4 wins, so that's probably pretty good. All right, Bomber Bats are a bit scary too. We gotta respect the Bomber Bats. I think I need to call some shooting out of reserve. That's one thing my reserve army is missing here. So the Packmaster feels a little bit overrated here, to be honest with you. All right, let's get this. And then we got 250 left. Very awkward amount of money. Okay, let's see what happens, man. Good luck, have fun to Alexander. They'll likely bring grenades and not many handguns, yeah. Grace here? No, dude, it's the big stinky, baby. He's coming. I promised you guys. Hey, Nas, we will be back to Age of Empires eventually. The problem is it's just, I'm not super interested in just playing the game in its current state. But when they do release some new civilizations, I will for sure get back into Age of Empires. And when they release China for Age of Mythology, we will play that again as well. It's just a matter of time. All right, boys, I got this build. It's going to be death wheels, rattling guns, and loads of slaves. No, actually, no, not quite. It's the big stink himself, dude. He's cool. You know, naked mole rat, that's right. And we did bring catapults. So on this map, catapults are potentially good. The hard part's going to be defending them. That is for sure, because the Vampire Coast is pretty good at diving here. So we're going to set up one right here. Yes, like so, and like so. And hopefully we can just defend. I mean, I have no idea how this is going to unfurl. All right. This map is very, very awkward in terms of spacing. So we're going to do this, this, and this. Okay, so that's going to be our front line. Yes, go get massacred for the horned rat. That's what it's all about. Go live your best life. Get you, you, and you. No. If my opponent readied up on me, it would actually be a little stressful. Not going to lie. All right, no Globadiers in this build. I do have a Rattling Gunner back here. He's just going to be kind of hanging out and working the defense. Skrulk Daddy's going to be in the front, and we got Slingers in reserve. Slingers are very good here. They're just like, they do so much damage against the Coast Light Armor. And cool, so we got triple Vanguard. They're going to move over here and try and capture this point. And we got one rat who's going to be kind of camping back here, helping to defend. And then the rest of the mobility, or units, we'll put them in control group 7, are going to go and try and hold that side point. So 7, okay, and then 4 and 5. All right. Yeah, we got Liber, One Shoticus, and Rod of Corruption, which is both very good. We got Pestilent Breath, Blessed with Filth, and Vermintide, so we got some cool summons. And we do have a machine gun rat who's just going to be sitting back here and defending against like harass. Another long shift down. I got you, dude. Let's get it. All right. Skrulk, dude, you guys put some respect on Skrulk's name. He is here to play. And is it going to be Crabalostra? No, it's not. Oh, shit. I forgot about the damn Knights Errant. That's going to be very hard to stop from getting onto my artillery. Yeah, that's going to be a problem. All right, well, it is what it is, guys. So let's start melting some of these. And, you know, at least while we have the artillery online, we'll try and shoot. And, of course, they get into the trees. Son of a gun. Okay, let's set up shop. And we're going to grab this point and just go do some ninja harass. I wonder if my opponent's going to use the Knights Errant, like, very quickly. We're going to find out. All right, so we're hustling up. We do have some sneaky boys up there. It's going to be what? Are they just gunnery mobs? All right, so I think we're going to call out some Death Runners to go ninja that high ground point and just kind of play that game. And we are getting shot a little bit, so we do get some DAC in the face. I wasn't paying attention, so let's get you and you. Do this, and we're going to just pull back and eat it like champs. All right, advancing up are you guys. In the meantime, you guys get back up on the hill here, and the Rat Legion is going to go, and Death Runners hopefully will get there in time. Let's use concealment bombs to be extra safe. And now the salvos are underway. So bomber mobs, ooh, we actually have depth guard back here. Okay, so that is 100% what we want to be targeting. And Lord Skrulk is going to advance up with his host and try and grab this ground. In the meantime, we have a little bit of back pressure here. What kind of shooting are we looking at? Is it mainly handguns? He actually has some handgun mobs. Interesting. All right, so Skrulk is going to be cruising, and we do get the attacks coming in. Solostra is going to be obviously going for a dive back here. Let's move these Rattling guns up, and we're going to need Ogres to stop the Knights Errant from getting into my backfield for sure. All right, so you're going to go get this. We're going to go park you here, and you here too. And now, hopefully, we can get them off this point. So we're going to get our Slingers going, and Solostra, we're going to use the nuke here. So we're going to use Skrulk to try and snipe Solostra, and she's going to use her Knights Errant here. We are eating a bit of damage here, but we're just going to retreat back in the meantime. And the catapults are both shooting at ideal targets, although we should be going after the bomber mobs. And the depth guard are getting hammered pretty good. Solostra better be careful, though. She's in the danger zone here. She is trying to get the Knights Errant back on me. So we're here. We need the Ogres to go ahead and screen them. And the Death Runners were able to get some good work done. All right, so the Knights Errant, have they been summoned, or is it a crab summon? Okay, it's a crab summon. Interesting. So the crab summon is underway. We're going to pull you guys back and around. And Solostra could be in danger, guys. The thing is, Skrulk does do magic damage, so that's very, very good for us. All right. So dealing with this, let's get these Rattling Gunners around the side, and we could call in some Flayers if we want to. Let's go ahead and just melt these Depth Guard. I think that's going to be the play, and just kind of keep trying to bonk Solostra here, see if we can take her down. Over here, let's get you guys focusing this, and we do have Depth Guard mixed in. So we're going to need some probably Flayers to try and deal with some of the shenanigans here. So we do see the sneaky, so we're going to get this, and we're going to get our Wolf Rats to intercept them. Should be pretty doable, so those guys will most likely be routed off and or killed. while we keep catapulting down the depth guard units, which I think he has another one in the middle. So yeah, we need to do that. Slostra is actually straight up almost gone. So that's very good for us. Let's get this, and we're going to use the stealth on you guys, and we need to get a Rat Ogre in position here. So we do get the stealth off. I don't know if it's going to matter. Death Runners might be able to kill these guys. Let's go ahead and see if we can sneak up on these. And now the Knights have lost the Death Runners, which is good. Depth Guard here are going to be focused, and Slostra is dead. Okay, so the army trading is going well for us. The Death Runners do get caught by the grenades, which feels bad. Let's go ahead and summon some rats here to try and deal with that. And we do manage to get a great engagement right there, while the Depth Guard are going to be potentially hunted down. All right, Doggos move in, and let's get you Doggos behind to finish off the Depth Guard, and we should be good. All right, so a lot of casualties. We just need to stabilize. Rattling Gunner's mowing down the Knights there, which is super badass, by the way. And let's summon another Vermintide here. Send it on in. And yeah, we're just going to need to get the objectives back, because we are getting stuffed back a little bit here, which is very dodgy. We do manage to deal with those, so that's great. And the rats are doing it. All right, so let's nuke this blob here, and we can start going after the bombers here. Rats can cruise over here. Let's get you guys up to the high ground. The Sirens are a bit of a problem, so we need to start focusing them. Skrulk, if we were to lose Skrulk, we could lose the game. So we need to be careful not to lose Big Stinky here. So let's do that. Get a Stream of Corruption going down and get them back. All right, so looks like there is some enemy action here. We got more Direwolves in the secondary. Ogres can move in and unfortunately fight those Halberds. Although we could just call in some Eshin Triads just to stabilize here and help win this fight. That is going to be more than fine. And we just need to get that catapult value. All right, let's shoot those Depth Guard. And what else is here? Yeah, we do have a Clan Rat Spear unit, so let's get them back. You guys move up. You guys move up. Everyone get here. And you can see the leadership situation for my opponent is very, very sketchy. So I think we'll have an opportunity to get this side objective back soon. We are doing a lot of damage here. He's desperately trying to get onto my business, but I think we're going to crumble these guys down. Catapult, let's get it back. And the Rattling Gunners are ripping some fat shots, which is great. Let's call in some more rat summons in the meantime. You guys keep moving there. And the Rattling Gunners, yeah, those Depth Guard are getting mowed down, so that's great. All right, move you guys up. And how are we looking on this side? Yeah, some bomber mobs have gotten in. You guys come back, and do we have anything speedy that can get here and deal with these guys? Yeah, sort of, not really. So, yeah, we can maybe intercept them. Need to protect all this, if at all possible. Because his diving he's really running out of steam. Like, we're very, very far ahead in value right now. Skrulk is just cackling in the bushes. I could get him up and a little bit aggressive here, but I don't want to risk losing him. Slingers, do your thing. Get you Rattling Gunners over there. And in the backfield, we have absorbed another one of their charges. So I am falling behind on points, though. So that is where we could potentially lose this game. Let's get the catapults to start nuking into these. Pull you guys down over here. And Skrulk Daddy can move up in the middle now. I'm feeling that we're steady enough that we can probably start pushing up and getting aggressive now. So let's get you guys here. Skrulk actually, like, straight up hard countered Celestia. That was freaking awesome. And let's get a bombardment going there. Wolf Rats can cruise on through. Rattling Gunners can shoot there. Great. So, yeah, we need to start getting some objectives, though. So you guys move up, and let's get you and you to head over here. Do this. And the catapults, we can just zero in on the Sirens. The Sirens are going to be the big problem, so we need to get those down. And Skrulk can go ahead and use Liber One-Shoticus on the Depth Guard here, and that should kill them pretty quickly, if memory serves. You guys can attack into the back of these bomber rats here, these bomber boys. Let's shoot this. Let's get these Teethbreakers back and call in the Doomflayer. Doomflayers will be excellent at getting ground back, and catapults will be very good against a lot of these units. So, yeah, just Unga Bunga, just straight up Unga Cowabunga. Just get in here and start fighting for the points, and I think we'll be okay. Although, yeah, we should be fine. The bombers will hurt a bit. All right, so we are able to clean up some of those guys. The Rattling Gunners are going to have to flee the scene. Sirens, let's hunt them down here and call in some Doggos. The Doggos can go try, but attacking a terror-causing unit there is very dodgy. This is going to be a situation where he desperately tries to hold, and we're just trying to triple cap him, basically. Yeah, that's what it's going to be. So, yeah, we know the game plan now. We know it's going to happen, and we just have to play it. Man, we gotta play it out here. All right, let's go get those Sirens. We can't mess around too much longer. Doomflayers are going to be brutal against these bomber mobs. They won't care too much. And Skrulk has almost gotten through here. Let's get the summon on top of you. This side's looking good. These are halberds, so we got to watch out. Yes, yes, yes. And you guys just keep moving up. Although you guys probably can stay here. Attack into the pistol mobs. Objectives should start flipping for us soon. Let's get you guys cruising. And yeah, so we got time. A little bit of time. We need to stop the bleeding, though. 3 victory tickets per second is not acceptable. Catapult number 1. Yeah, those Sirens are almost down. Let's go ahead and nuke these ones with both catapults now. You could bless with filth, I guess. Is there any sense in doing that? Not really. All right, so let's move through here. Let's get the Rattling Gunners to push there. Yeah, so just go intercept those guys. And Rattling Gunners can just set up here and do a little bit of this. And I think we need some sneaky capture weight over here. He's basically just like out of gas now. And he's just going to be desperately trying to hold on for points victory, which, you know, fair play to him. We do lose out on this side. That's actually really bad. That's really, really bad. That's not good at all. So we need to figure out our shit, because this side objective could be a problem. All right. Drop a summon here. Rattling Gunners mow them down. We are cutting through these. Okay, we have the Triads back. Leadership is very sketchy. The Bombards are doing work. Hopefully we can just straight up clear these guys off. I'm probably going to need to call in like a proper Vermintide over here. So let's start getting some cheapo rats and just, you know, playing for the like last second victory is basically what we have to do. All right, so Skrull King Company are doing it. These guys are being mowed down. We've almost gotten through these deckhand mobs. Jesus Christ, they're taking like 10 years to get those things down. Flayers and Death Runners should be able to easily solo that, so that's taken care of, right? And you guys need to get up on the point here, get up on the point here. Skrull will deal with the magic infantry. Okay, okay. Time is running short, though, ladies and gentlemen. Time is running short. That is for damn sure. All right, so we need to just get rats and rats, rats upon rats over here on this side. Catapults are doing the work of the gods, though. He's just going for like a stuffing strategy, basically, which is smart. All right, so in the meantime, let's get Skrulked, do a Stream of Corruption here, and then we can do a Rod of Corruption after. All right, so that's going to nail them. Looking good, and here, that side should be ours momentarily. All right, so I think we got that middle one on lock with Skrulk. So now we just need to get these guys up and through. So the only, you know what they say, the only way out is through, so we're going to try it. All right, so let's go. We're running out of time. We're running out of time, guys. Yeah, this objective is going to be ours, so let's move up on that to stem the bleeding a little bit. Skrulk is trying his best. Let's get you guys and do a little bit of wolf rat action in the middle. That's going to be some good capture weight. All right, so you guys move up in the point and move up in the point here, and great. That is a hell of a lot of capture weight going that way. I could probably take one clan rat to the middle. I think it's overkill to take that many there when we don't need that much. High ground's all ours. Yeah, there's no drama here. So we can call the Doom players over to the middle now. And yeah, we got the wolf rats there helping out. I think we're going to need to call you over soon as well. I don't think we can afford to dilly-dally here. But we do get this point. Catapults are offline, so let's go ahead and unsummon that to get a bit of a refund and call in some wolf rats just for capture weight. Great, so I don't think I'm going to get forced off this objective, but you never frickin' know. There is a terror-causing unit there. 1420. All right, let's get you here. Okay, so that is good. Yeah, and now we just need to get this outside point. So Skrulk needs to waddle over here. My opponent's going to go all in here, so we need to get the Flayer and you and come under here and try and stabilize this. All right, so basically it's just all hands on deck on this side point now. So let's just get rats, and yeah, you guys just need to waddle on over, man. If we hold this point, we win, and that's basically that. All right. So we need to leave something here, so, you know, at least, yeah, it's a little sketchy. They could go for like a back cap on me because I have to hold for a long time, which is not going to be easy, but let's like just make sure we have layers of protection here. My opponent's basically all in on that side, right? And the Death Runners can just sit in between those 2 points. I don't think I'll need them. This catapult needs to be unsummoned. Skrulk is on its way over, so Blessing with Filth is a good idea. We'll imbue a little bit of damage here. And we'll call a catapult back in too. I think that's going to be nice. All right, so the Flayers, yeah, we need to get the Flayers in there. Let's get the dogs parked on the back of the objective just for capture weight. Skrulk is going to be on his way in. Oh, I don't think I can afford to leave that Death Runner. I think we need him here. All right, let's get you. Oh my God, we just barely got it. Oh! Yeah, Undead are hard to get off points, man, but we clobbered them in terms of value. It was just a massacre. So, like, everything went in our favor. We killed Solastra. Skrulk does magic damage and has a magic damage snipe, so he counters Solastra. The catapults wrecked him, like those depth guard and everything. So it was a good execution. Yeah, 1,500 value, 1,000 value, not bad. Skrulk got 2,200 with his snipes, and yeah, everything else just kind of worked out. Yeah, that was not an easy game. That was a hard one. GG, well played. Okay, so let me see if there's some admin stuff work thing, mabob. Okay. Okay, I will take care of it. All right. So Mr. Bean needs to drop, so I will take care of you, Mr. Bean. Epic build, Super Chad. Yeah, Skrulk was awesome, man. He was a beast. All right, so we're basically guaranteed a spot in the top 4. The Teethbreaker value wouldn't have been that good, probably. Where's Mr. Bean? Mr. Bean, I know you're around here somewhere. Okay, Mr. Hill. Where the hell did they go? Did they drop out? Okay, looks like they're gone. I think Mr. Bean and Mr. Hill dropped, I guess. Huh. Okay, we'll keep tabs on that. Okay, so Skaven versus Vampire Coast. We've certainly been very lucky to not have to face ogres tonight. What type of Warhammer character would Steven Seagal be? I mean, obviously the Eshin Maneater. Come on. Although the Eshin Maneater is actually good at fighting, so it's probably not an accurate depiction. All right. Hey, sounds good, Piglet. We'll be here waiting for you, dude, as the rats go on to their next run here. So we are undefeated. A couple other undefeated players are still going. And who is he on the website, though? And, all right, so just doing some admin work here. I don't know who this is. Okay. Pwn Dog is dropping out. The Chorfs are out of the running. Oh, no. I will drop you next round. Alrighty. No problemo. So gotta drop a couple people. Why does Bragg look like he's trying to be flirtatious in the thumbnail? He's calling over the homies to get some McDonald's. He's like, hey guys, come on over here. We got to get some Mickey D's. You know, McDonald's, yeah, it's fun when you're a kid, but like I went back and revisited some fast food as an adult, and yeah, I don't know, man. McDonald's is just like, I feel like it's so much worse than like In-N-Out and the Hamburger Habit, and I guess it's cheaper. I guess that's what you're getting, is you're getting just the discount. You're getting the cheaper food. Bragg is trying to seduce the homies for some Mickey D's. He wants some chicken nuggets. All right, let's refresh it. Yeah, no response from Mr. Bean, so we'll have to see what's cooking here. He's a Whopper. He is a Whopper, basically, yeah. Okay, so that is going to be Billabong. I have no idea who this is. Okay. We have to figure it out. Uh-huh. Perfect. All right, everything's looking good so far. Outer Region's undefeated, too. Also, don't have either of the spots you have there, yeah. Hot and spicy McChicken is so good, is it? I love indigestion, though. Yeah, McDonald's french fries aren't bad. And it's not even cheap anymore. Yeah, fast food is expensive. McDonald's is good for, but barely even feels like food, yeah. Yeah, I hear you on that. The hardest I've ever been punished by fast food was KFC. That was Gotham's Reckoning. It was horrible. So you hope I lose in the finals to Greasus. I wouldn't even be upset if I lost to Greasus, but ogres do. I'm pretty sure they just hard counter Skaven. I don't know what the stinky rats can really do against them. How are we looking on stats? So Skaven are sitting at what right now? Skaven have a 50% win rate, just about 47% at the moment. Ogres about 62%. Yeah, somewhere in that ballpark. Yeah, KFC was the biggest punishment I've ever received from food. Although no, Domino's, the worst. I actually got legitimate like hospital level food poisoning from Domino's, where I was like laying in the shower trembling and just like, you know, everything bad happening. The KFC was like more of a accumulated experience because it was 2005. It was my entire high school football team actually in the Central Valley. So we went on a bus drive to play a team in the Central Valley, and after the game, the coach took us to KFC, and like half the bus was like just ripping it, dude. Just like, oh, it was the most foul, disgusting smell. Just imagine like just smelly football players after a game with like KFC farts and like belching. It was, I think there was something wrong with the food. It was rough. Yeah, Domino's is sketchy. I got sick there a couple times. Yeah. I don't eat fat. I'll eat the Hamburger Habit. But that's pretty much all I'll do nowadays. Yeah. Habit's pretty good quality. You can taste it in the food. Yes. Okay. How are we looking? And a couple games still to go. So who's undefeated so far? And let's look at the stats. We don't have enough data to really draw much from it. So Outer Region is the other undefeated player right now. I think there's Blood Penguin is playing for an undefeated spot as well. Yes, yes. Oh, yeah, Jack in the Crack is dangerous, too. Jack in the Box, that's a dangerous one. Yeah, that one's very risky. Did you win because the opposing team was out of breath after 15 minutes? No, it was after the game, Payson. Yeah, it was after, brother. So we didn't get that benefit. Steak and Shake. Where the hell is that? Let me look at that. Steak and Shake? I don't think we have that in California. Steak and Shake. Illinois? Steak and Shake, an American casual restaurant chain in the Midwestern United States. Okay. Mainly focused. That's why I've never heard of it. Got it. Slaanesh is very strong. Yeah, they're very strong. They could be beaten, though, but they're definitely a top-tier faction. They're definitely top tier. Are you playing tonight, Harrison? Oh, is that what Outer Region's playing? Is he sweating for the victory? Yeah, Pwn likes Steak and Shake. He knows what it is. We don't have it here. Five Guys. That's like a Subway sandwich place, right? It's like a Subs. Steak and Shake is the lowest of the lows. That's Millhouse. Right after Pwn says he likes it. Why am I not surprised? All right, Pwn Dog. We'll Okay, so you know what? We'll just do the drop now, and then I can fix it after the tournament. Okay, so we're going to drop this. And then I need to fix Oishi's score. And we should be good. Most fast food joints don't pay well, and the employees usually don't keep the prepare. Yeah, that's the danger of fast food, really. That's why I like the fast food places where they cook in the open. You know, like In-N-Out and Hamburger Habit, for example, like you see them cook your food. So you kind of like can see the food being prepared, and you can see if there's anything like really suspicious going on. But yeah, that's absolutely true. Like a lot of fast food joints are, you know, a lot of the employees won't necessarily be as, I mean, at least the one here in the town I live in, the McDonald's, like when I was growing up, it was always just like high school stoners working there. And you know, they probably didn't care too much about the caution of the food prep. Five Guys is $30 burgers. Oof. Yeah, that's something. What's the name of the YouTube channel that does fast food reviews? Somebody told me I sounded like that guy. Is that true? The what's it called? The fast food. What's his name? He's like he always wears like a suit that's like too baggy for him. It's like his signature. What's that guy's name? Somebody told me I sounded like him. I was like, I don't know if I do. That's kind of a weird. I mean, I wouldn't mind, but Popeyes. Yeah, Popeyes is good. Yeah, it is. It's fun. What is the guy's name? It's going to taunt me. I know there's like a 20, 30-second delay in chat. So review of the week. Yeah. Review bra. Yeah. That's it. Report of the week or review of the week or something. Review. Yeah. Yeah, that's. I was like, I didn't see the comparison, but yeah, it's funny. All right, cool beans. My disappointment is immeasurable, and my day is ruined. Is that one of his catchphrases? Yeah, that's funny. Man, you gotta have a strong stomach to do what he does, man. He's just like eating all the grungiest like food he can find at these fast food joints. It's impressive, man. It is impressive. Yeah, Burger King. That's another one. Didn't Burger King get bought by McDonald's? This is like the most American stream ever, by the way. I'm pretty sure Burger King was bought out by like one of the bigger burger chains or something, and they just like are like a minion of them now. Could be wrong. Considering his career of choice, he's quite thin. Well, there's a lot to be said about like quantity when it comes to dieting and like not gaining weight, because like you can eat badly. And sure, you're going to be unhealthy, but you're not going to be obese probably if you just like, if your portion control is good. Like, so if he just eats that and keeps his like caloric intake under a certain amount, he probably isn't going to get like fat. He also could just have the genetics for it, right? Like some people, if they touch sugar, they just like blow up and weight. But yeah, he's probably good. Ogre pilled stream. That's right. Yeah. We have Burger King, McDonald's and KFC in Europe too. Yeah, that's true. Reginald, dude, speaking of, I went to KFC in Poland, and it was so much better than the one I had in the United States. The Polish KFC was great, and they had some like custom menu items that we don't have in the States as well. I just got like a solid chicken burger there, and I like felt good afterwards. Like everything was on point. I was like, damn, dude, this is awesome. My cousin eats like shit, but he barely eats, so he stays thin. Exactly, yeah, it's just that exact paradigm. Yeah, fast food is harder not to eat lots of. That's the catch. Exactly, exactly. Okay, one game. We got Dustman versus Sleepy Lion, and then we're good to go from there. And we are good to go from there. Stateside food is wretched. It depends. Yeah, it depends. Japan KFC is awesome. It's like a mid to high-end restaurant. Yeah, doesn't KFC in Japan have like some rice options on their menu? Burger King in Brazil is god tier. Ooh, that sounds fun. That sounds fun. In Barcelona, they had a Five Guys and a Taco Bell. They were rough, but not in the Netherlands. Okay. Yeah, you're from the Netherlands, aren't you, Reginald? Fast food restaurants in Europe are legally required to put actual meat in their food. Yeah, I'm not surprised. Yeah. Yeah, America's a wild country, man. I love my country. It's got some wild shit going on, man. Fast food can be very bad. Yeah, no, I've had bad fast food in Europe as well. I have. Yeah, it's not like it's just bad here. I've had it in Europe as well. 100%. Round is over. Thank you, brother. Greatly appreciate it. And we are ready to advance to the next round. So let's advance to Swiss. And here we are. So far, 3-0 is Skaven. I would be happy if this was it. If this was the end of the road, like, this is good. And we're playing out of region, which means, even though we may lose, this is kind of unfortunate, though, because if I beat out of region, then I'll have the curse of the victor in the next round. But we're both basically guaranteed a spot in the semis at this point, which is very cool. So I love to see it. So out of region. All right. Good luck, have fun. I think he's playing Slanesh, which is going to be very tough to deal with. Slanesh is nasty, nasty. The worst and best fast food I've ever had is from the same Taco Bell. Living life on the wild side, huh? All right. So we are on the Ostucci Castle. Interesting. Ostucci Castle. It's Otsuchi, actually. Yeah, it's Otsuchi. I've been saying it wrong the entire time. If you read it, avenge me. Yeah, I'll try. I'm not a Skaven main, and he's playing Tomb Kings, which I don't know how that's going to go. We're going to have to see, ladies and gentlemen. Tomb Kings are pretty damn good against Skaven. You have a lot of like light cav that can just cause tons of problems. Yeah, I'm sweating here a little bit. This is going to be nervous. Make me nervous. Okay, so let's go for the Shielded Clan Rat. Probably is warranted. Yes. And Spears for the Spear God. The fact that he's ready already is not a good sign. Cetra is going to be just like rampaging through my battle lines, right? Like, how do I deal with that shit? Like, just so tanky and resilient. It just feels bad, you know? All right. Shogun 3 confirmed. You guys are out of control. Okay, so Otsuchi Castle. That is it. Yeah, how the hell do we deal with Cetra, man? Okay, I have like a tinfoil hat theory. We're gonna try it and see if we can get away with it. Bring forth the unwashed legion of slingers. They're okay here. Are slingers really good in this matchup? I guess having a couple doesn't hurt. Oh man, that there is certainly an argument to be made with like the southern United States makes like god tier fried chicken. I have family from Texas in the South, but Koreans do not mess around when it comes to chicken. It is a like having a good Korean like fried chicken burger with like all the pickled vegetables they put on it. It'll make you weep, dude. It is so good. It is so freaking good. All right. So Lord choice is here. I mean, Eshin is cute. Flensing Rune is very, very good. He can't run over all the rats. Oh, you'd be shocked. He finds a way. He absolutely will find a way. Okay, and then we're gonna try a little funny business down here. Absolute king stuff. Yeah, Cajun cuisine is amazing. Yeah, as long as you have good spice tolerance, usually. Unless you're just going to get like, you know, I guess more tame Cajun cuisine, which defeats the purpose to me. Yeah, so lore, I mean, Ruin is always pretty good. Howling Warp Gale's cute. Grey Seer here is a very viable option. Dreaded 13th is nice. I think we're going to do this instead. All right. Cool. We'll cut that. We'll keep this. And we can go ahead and get rid of all that too. All right. Do we want to keep that? I don't even know if it's worth it. Definitely Queek? No. No. Well, this is a really good part of this is that I can afford to experiment since we're both basically guaranteed a spot. I can take chances here and try weird shit because I'm undefeated, he's undefeated. We're going to be giving each other very strong tiebreakers, so it's just a win all around. Yeah, it's just a win for all. Okay. So let's get you know, one of these sneaky sneakies. Yes. And I got one more unit I can bring in the pool here, which is going to be what? Maybe a skirmisher of some sort. Yeah, I have 250 left. Okay. Yeah, Queek would get sniped. Cetra would kill him incredibly quickly. Yeah, I would say it's a dangerous gambit there to play. Okay. Now in the back, I mean, like a warp lightning cannon is kind of cute, but like at the end of the day, it's probably a little too easy to shut down. Globeteers against these guys, like, do we need globes to kill the skeletons? Do we need plague monks? Like, any good quality infantry are just gonna get Cetra'd. And Outer is one of the more meta players out there. He doesn't really play for fun as much. So it's probably gonna be something along those lines. So what about Doom players in this matchup? They could actually be feasibly decent. Do we want a Doom player? Like, is it good against the Tomb King's infantry is the question. I don't know. I do not know if it is. Regardless, Eshin Triads are going to be mandatory. I think you need a couple of those. There's a lot of mobility here, a lot of scary stuff. Stormvermin Halberds, you know, are cute, but I think that Tomb Kings have no problems with them probably. All right, so we got you, and then we need this. Little Daka never hurts anybody. Jazales are cool, but probably going to be too easily avoided, I think. This and this. All right, and then we just need some rats in reserve. All right, let's see how this goes. This is a big experiment, but if I lose, it doesn't matter. We'll still get to the top 4. Deathmaster to snare Arwar Hell Pit. Oh, dude, it won't work. Cetra will take like 5% HP damage. The snare will wear off, and he's just going to run away. Yeah. Warcrime Avalanche Mortars. No, dude, it's you guys are going to be very pleased. You're going to be very pleased. And I'm not memeing here. I'm just bringing a lord that is like impossible, like very cost inefficient to kill, and I can resummon him is the play. Right here. Cool. So yeah, we're looking on site. Cetra on the kitty will destroy the whole thing. Yeah, Cetra is just a raid boss. It's going to be really funny if he doesn't go Cetra after all this hype. All right, so we got some sneaky get plays. Okay, so let's get everybody else set up here. We got Trench Graventail. And I'm saying it wrong on purpose, I know, for anybody who's really bothered by that. Front line is going to be Clan Rats to fight skeletons. Yes. Okay. I almost went with a lot of catapults, which would have been fun. Trench is going to be leading the charge. I have a Flensing Rune caster, bare bones. You guys are going to be group 3, so we'll get you guys moving up to contest the objectives. We're trying out like a shitload of slingers. I want to see how they do in this matchup. I mean, Ushabti could be scary, but like we have some answers. I do have some heavier weapons in reserve too. Just out of the gates, I'm trying to like present no real good targets for my opponent is the play. So we'll see if it works out. Okay, yeah, I think we're good. Let's get it going. Let's have some fun. All right. You wanted Trench, guys. He's here. I'm not memeing, I swear. Trench is like, he's like 800 gold right now. So if my opponent kills him, it's just like, okay. Like I'll resummon him, no problem. All right, let's get this. And we can get you guys moving up and cruising up for a party as well. Okay. And there we are. So in reserve, I got a lot of cool stuff. I got some Rattling Gunners. I got a Packmaster. I got a Ikid Zap Cannon. A lot of fun units for sure. But we're going to grab this outside point here real quick. And then we're going to square up like so. And we're going to cruise over and have some fun here. Yeah, so we do see some sneakiness coming. So hopefully we can at least contest that point. Don't know if it's worth it, considering all the mobility and things like that we might run into. But yeah, we're going to try it out. Skeleton Archer is very, very cost effective, obviously. Okay, and let's get you going here. And you can do this. So we're going to have you guys chase. So we're going to get the summoned unit and have them do a little something, something. In the meantime, our skirmisher should do well. And we do start to steal that objective. So this is the Guando Rat clone, and we're going to send one real one over there too, and now we can kind of move to the center. We're going to have a little duel of fates over this side objective here. So we're going to send you guys in. We're going to steal this objective, and yeah, we're just hanging out. We're enjoying life, and now Cetra's going to go over there, which is kind of what we wanted, more or less, because we can just run away. So he's double Sphinx, so really leaning into the cheese. So let's go to the middle and start to try and steal the middle objective while we just run, basically. We're just going to flee the scene, concealment bombs, see if we can escape that, and the gutter runners maybe are going to be able to escape. We'll have to find out. But yeah, double Sphinx is very scary, so let's see if our stinky little rats are going to be able to flee. I don't know. It's a little dodgy. Oh, almost forgot my caster. Good thing I was now paying attention. And let's get the chariots, start going after him a little bit. You guys advance up. And all right, so these guys are just going to fight a little bit. And we'll kind of ninja star homeboy here. I think we need to call in a Packmaster, so we're going to get the Packmaster to do this. So ultimately, I don't know if that flank was worth it. You know, we did do some damage, but at the end of the day, probably not the best trade for us. Obviously, we have to worry about a lot of cav flanks coming in here, but Trench is going to be all up on this objective. So let's get you guys going here, you guys here. Trench can go there, and you can do this, and cool. So a little bit of skirmishing damage. We actually did some decent HP damage against Cetra. It's not bad. I'll take it, man. I'll take it all the way to the bank. All right, so fighting and fighting. And cool, so slingers need to move up. So let's get our slinger core to advance up ever so slightly. You guys right here. And Trench Craventail is here to party, man. He is here for keeps. All right, so we're going to go just continue poking on this point just to be like a constant source of annoyance. We're going to go our Packmaster up, and hopefully the slingers will be at the ready. Okay, so here we go. And Trench Craventail, let's go after that Necrotech, see if we can take him down. Does he have any good items? He does not. Okay, so Trench might actually be able to do something here, which is going to be wild. And we do have the Flensing Rune caster as well, and the Packmaster. So Trench is getting it. Trench going to give it to you, dude. He is. All right, so let's go after Cetra here. See if we can hunt him down a little bit, get these slingers going after him, and then we can also do a overcasted Flensing Rune on Cetra. So that should tag him pretty good, and we're going to get some ogres coming out next. So there we go. All right, so we got him, and we do have these triads who've come back too. Very nice. All right, so Cetra has taken a bit of damage, which is good. As far as the rest of the build goes, we do have some haggard boys, chariots getting into our lines, which is a little bit frightening, but I don't really have too much counterplay for that, aside from just throwing shit in there. And we are able to get Cetra down reasonably low, but yeah, our slinger core is running into issues, so we need to get the slingers back. So you guys engage here and here. And now the Packmaster is just going to continue juking. And we have Cetra down to like a low amount of health. Trench, in the meantime, is doing all right. Let's pull you back. These damn chariots and horsemen are all over the place, and they're really giving us a lot of trouble. All right, let's get some triads up. We need them. We need to hold at least 1 point if we want a chance here, right? At least 1 point. Okay, so the Packmaster can fight here. We do have the presence on the objective, so that is good. You guys pull back. Let's get the clan rats moving back in as the big, scary rat ogres need to come over and make sure we don't lose this point. So you guys go here, pull you back. And although they can just bash into these skeleton warriors, that is going to be a-okay for now. Ogres, go right here. Our Flensing Rune caster's in a little bit of danger. Packmaster back here is duking it out. We're going to need some wolf rats to come help with this fight. Is our caster in trouble? It's probably going to be fine. Yeah, it'll hang in there. It'll hang like a champ. All right, so moving up. Moving up. Value's a little bit dodgy, but we are holding on the side point, which is great. Let's go ahead and do a little clone here. So we're going to summon a clone and have it go chase those guys down to tie them up. And the ogres do get on top of their target, which is good. Trench is actually dying. Holy shit. I did not think Trench would be in danger, but he has taken a bit of a whooping, I do dare say. And if I do lose him, you know, I'm going to have to resummon him. So there will be a long time where my leadership is very, very fickle, which I don't like. That's very, very nerve-wracking for our little rat people. Cetra is where? Cetra is running around in the Shadow Realm. Trench needs to just get away. If I can salvage Trench with something, that would be just super nice. We're going to see if we can. He is fleeing. He does have the anti-large. We do have the triads to come out, so let's get some triads up. I feel like artillery against these guys is just a mistake. You know, they're going to be able to just cackle all the way to the bank. So Flensing Rune is, yeah, overcasting it is a little bit dodgy. I could, yeah, we're just going to try and nail Cetra here. So let's get him with these slingshots. Move you guys up. And Trench looks like he's going to live. Maybe. I do have a Rattling Gunner to call out as well. So let's get you guys over here on the point, and you guys can help out and get you guys over here to maybe try and save this character. The wolf rats can come over and help there. Great. So the Packmaster, is he still around? He is. In Trench, if we can rally Trench, that's going to be really good. All right, so he's running. I think he's going to stabilize on the edge of the battlefield. We do get another Flensing Rune on Homeboy, and the chariots are going down here. All right, let's move up. Do this and do this. And outstanding. All right. Man, I almost don't if I win this, it's cool, but then he's gonna know my build, and if we rematch later, he can counterplay me. Okay, Trench is gonna go live in the corner now. He did his part, you know, he absolutely did his part. Okay, so we are able to steamroll pretty well here. We're gonna get the middle. I mean, am I winning this game? What the hell planet are we on, guys? This is some weird shit. All right, so move up and move up. And we have our caster, Trench Craventail, is being very, very cowardly in the corner, which you gotta love to see. Ushapti Summon is here, and we just keep running, basically. Yeah, we're gonna call in the Teethbreakers and make them invisible right away. Right, so they're invisible, so now we're gonna get a big old shot on those guys and suppress them. All right, so yeah, we need to keep running with Trench. Aside from this, we'll do a little bit of unsummoning on some units, so we have some fresh units. The middle is looking pretty good. Where's our Cleansing Rune caster? He needs to get to the middle right now. All right, so he's gonna get to the middle. So the Rattling Guns are here, the Chad Rattling Guns. Oh yeah, let's go, baby. Let's get it. All right, Packmaster is trapped in those units. That is doing a lot of damage against that Sphinx, so that is great. Let's see if we can get the Packmaster over there to help out. And you guys can move up, maintain capture weight. We can do a little bit of unsummoning on this unit. You guys all fight here. And how are we looking? Yeah, it's going all right, actually. Believe it or not, it's going. We have another Cleansing Rune, so we're just going to use it on Cetra. And we do manage to kill one Sphinx. All right, so Outer Region got a little bit greedy in the back pocket. So now, yeah, we need to shoot this big boy down 100%. So you guys fight here, and let's get some stinky capture weight heading over here. Yeah, just a little something, something. All right. So middle objective is going to be flipping to us. Cetra is beat up. I am up on value, and I do take down one of his Sphinxes. That is super MLG. All right, so now I just come kill this Necrotect, and let's move these Rattling Gunners up. Although he does have support coming to hunt down my guns, but it doesn't matter. 100% worth, right? And Cleansing Rune, we're going to have another one. So Cetra is low. Let's get on these Chariots. I mostly have like spears and shit, so that is nice. Ogres are still duking it out versus some good quality units. And let's get these Slingers over here. Anything else we want to call in? I'm not sure. Trenching Company. Ooh, we get the Last Samurai. Let's go. Awesome, awesome. All right. We do manage to get the Last Samurai on these guys. Let's see if we can Last Samurai these. It's going to be easier said than done. All right, so we're going to get some doggos in there, and Trench should be able to win. Oh, that's right. I brought the Skaven brew. I forgot I brought that. Dude, the Rattling Guns. Let's go. All right, back up to the point you go. Unsummoning so I don't run out of units in the pool. Let's get you over here. And now we got 2 more rat units cruising up to maintain and hopefully get this point. So let's get you guys battling here. And you guys can go here. And he's mainly just calling out chariots and things like that. So, all right, that was actually very cost effective in the back. Our Rattling Gunners are going to get killed, but not before they do some heavy lifting. So we're just going to kind of ignore and move up here. So let's get some more Ninja Star Rats coming. And the middle is ours. Points are close. We do have some opportunities to maybe do a little something something here. So let's keep the Slinger going. We can actually just Pebble Cetra. And let's head to the middle. All right, so you guys are going to park here. You guys are going to park here. Ogres over there on the Kepler Guard. And the Packmaster and company are on their way. He does get my Rattling Gun offline, which feels bad, but you know, what can you do? You can't win them all. Definitely some Vanguard anti-large wouldn't be bad. We do have the 2 objectives. Cetra is just hunting some random shit. Let's come back here. Ninja Star Rats are creeping. Yeah, Chariots are a problem for us. They're still doing a lot of work. Kepler Guard hopefully will die one of these days. We do have the Haggard Mortis Engine Rat there. And Trench Craventail is... Where is he? Is he routing? Uh-oh, that's not good. I thought he was safe, but you know, we forgot about old Trench. All right, so we're going to get you guys in, hopefully be able to save him. Once again, Trench is the most cowardly rat, but he's trying. So we're going to see if we can salvage that. In the meantime, we do get the capture on this point, it looks like. So we are not captured, but we have the capture weight advantage. A couple of our Ninja Rats do get taken offline, and yeah, this is a close match. Very, very close match. How's Trench looking? Can we stabilize him? If we stabilize him here, that's just Bread City. That's so good. And I think we will, actually. I think we will. We can call in some Wolf Rats, because Skaven leadership is so important. I don't think we can afford to really throw that. All right, Packmaster there provides us with some good punch. Kepler Guard are doing work. If Cetra comes back, we Cleansing Rune him and get him really, really close to death. So let's get these spears moving up. We have a lot of scary boys on their way over, and let's get these ogres at the ready to help hold. And yeah, you guys pile in and fight this. How's Trench doing? He's surviving. We've got a lot of crumbling undead back there, so as long as our little Rat Lord lives, then I'm very, very pleased. All right, Packmaster is still hunting. Warlock Engineer's doing his thing. I mean, I could do a Cleansing Rune, but I think saving it for Cetra is just too cost effective. So let's get the Night Runner Slingers, move them up, start peppering down these guys. It's going to be very disruptive and cool. So now we're golden. We can just hide Trench in the corner of the map, so we're going to like hide him back here, and you guys come up to party. All right, so I do start to lose some ground on this point. It's a little scary. Kepler Guard are crumbling down. They're losing some momentum here. I could send some Triads over to help. There are some Cav and Chariots, so probably worth. And now you can see we're poking here, right? So we're just trying to like keep Cetra in the bushes back here where he has to like kind of commit to this fight. Let's get some spears moving up. All right, we just run back, keep Cetra busy over there, which is all good. The more Cetra is not fighting, you know, the better. Am I gonna have enough for 2 Cleansing Runes? I don't think so, sadly. We do lose that objective. We are up in points though. as well. Yeah, I need more rat ogres, 100%, but they're all on the field or routing at the moment, so it's a tricky situation. Yeah, the Packmaster, though, is beating these things up, and we do have the Eshin Triads making their way in. Cetra still there, doing his thing? Yeah, I think so. All right, so let's Vermintide it. Let's get Vermintide, just a lot of stinky rats to play the objective game. And yeah, Triads can start fighting skeletons, and we just wait for Cetra to come back. Trench in the corner is his new natural habitat. He is living his best life. Packmaster doing work, and Cetra needs to be very, very careful here. Looks like they're going for this objective, so maybe split pushing for me there was a little bit ambitious. Clan Rat Shield will be very, very nice here. So we do get this down, and yeah, with that being said, how are we looking here? How are we looking? All right, so those guys are here. We'll continue working through this. Let's go get the Packmaster to hunt you down. Kepragard are almost gone, and now we need to probably reinforce the middle a little bit. So let's do this. Get you Wolf Rats heading up there, and now we got the Rats cruising on over for a bruising. All right, so pull back, retreat back. Yep, and yep. Just kind of keep playing the middle. We have time. You know, it's very, very close. Packmaster should be able to head this off, and let's just kind of keep you guys here and park you on the outside of the objective. These guys are almost down. These guys are crumbling as well, and here we are. All right, so let's get the Slinger, start throwing at Cetra again. Keep you two Rats rotating over this way. Ninja Star Rats will be helpful. Let's get the Ninja Star Rats coming. And we do have some units on the point, but yeah, it's going to become dodgy. We might have to use the Cleansing Rune over there as much as I don't want to. Okay. Let's see here. Perfect. Okay, perfect. I think we're all right. Yeah, let's keep cruising. And in the meantime, we got the two Rats wiggling over to the middle, but I think the outside play is probably better, honestly. Just getting these like waves of Slingers to push up and just like kind of threatening these targets is very, very good. Yeah, we're probably going to lose this one. I don't know. It's going to be close. I think he's got us, though. But the build worked very well. I can actually think of some adjustments that would probably win us the game. So the curse won't be on my side here. But he's definitely running away with it at this point, I would say. Okay, Packmaster, do this. Yeah, let's get you up on the point. And Homie is here. Let's drop a little bit of that. Capture weight and capture weight. And how are we looking here? Yeah, Cetra is eating some pebbles. Do we have a Wolf Rat we can call out? No, we don't. But honestly, the Slingers can fight against these Skeleton Horsemen pretty effectively, I would say. Cetra able to get some routes on those guys. And cool. So we do chase that unit down. The big Chariot going to be on the run. We have some units in the middle, but not a whole lot. And we do have Wolf Rats now, so we can use them to peel these guys. So let's peel these guys off very quickly here. Cetra is very, very low. I did have to use the Cleansing Rune to try and resecure this point. Otherwise, you know, we just lose it, right? So that's not good. I feel like he's like keeping Cetra away very cautiously. Yeah, I mean, I'm out of Winds of Magic now. We'll see. You better not be in the stream listening to me, Outer Region. You better not. He's being very cautious with Cetra. Okay, so let's see on this side. We do get this. The objective is going to flip to us. We have Ogres to call in yet. We finally get Ogres back. That's what we needed. We needed just a lot of Rat Ogres, like 4 of them. But sadly, we didn't have enough. All right, so let's get this. Let's come over here. Go hunt you guys down. And what else do we have around the top? Okay, so the Wolf Rats and the Packmaster have all been pretty useful this game. The Slinger Shot's very cost effective. Now we can run in and get these guys. Yeah, Cetra's very low. We definitely controlled the Sphinxes well this game. It was not the Sphinxes who are really a big problem. It was mainly the lack of Rat Ogres. Like, we didn't have enough mass to deal with the counter swing of the Chariots. That, I would say, was the big problem. But now that we have, like, the Ogres back, we can actually, like, maybe take some ground, you know? But definitely is too late at this point. Yeah, sure, why not? Let's just get some Slingers. Throw some pebbles at our boy here. Yeah, always need more Rat Ogres, for sure. They're very good. Very cost-effective. I've been loving this Packmaster tech, too. I mean, he's been paying for himself, like, almost every game. Yes, game's over. GG, well played. Good game. It was a close one. Very close, very contested match. With slightly cleaner build, I think we win. I mean, we kept his Sphinxes low. Cetra got 18. This thing got 8. The Trench was actually not bad because it allowed you to go super wide. How'd the Slingers go? 800, 800. Yeah, 800 on one. The cheeky play on the side was probably not necessary. I don't think we would have been able to protect this as well. I don't think the Warp Lightning Cannon would have been protectable against all the legions of Skeleton Horsemen and Chariots. And honestly, in my experience, Warp Lightning Cannons just can't kill Cetra. He's very tanky. Yeah. Okay. I will drop. You get win. Cool. GG, well played. And, all right. Ah, perfect. So, need to drop someone here. Yeah, Setra was good, but he wasn't the carry. It was the chariots. His chariots were really the stronger element here. Okay, so we'll drop you. And any other admin issues we need to take care of? I don't think so. So we should be guaranteed a top 4 spot. Yeah, the ogres, we only had 2 ogres in our build, which was a big mistake. My lack of Skaven experience showing through. Love the Packmaster, though. I almost think like Throth the Unclean could be good here, too. He's all right. Or maybe like, yeah, I don't know about Ikit. Ikit gets bullied too hard by those characters. You know, I didn't take the thing. Oh, God, no. No, that's not good. The thing. It would just get killed. The Skeleton Horseman Archers would kill it. It would get kited. It would be killed by Skeleton Spears. There's just a little bit too much that would be good against it. Yeah. Lore accurate in Hekara. It was, more or less, yeah. Let me tell Outer Region to report that. Okay. Okay, perfect. Outstanding. Each chariot. Well, 200 kills against Skaven isn't very impressive. That's like normal. You know, because Skaven are very, I mean, they just 160 models, super low stats, basically designed to be killed by chariots. Arguably could have gone Storm Vermin there, but I think that the Sphinxes just kill the Storm Vermin still. Like with skeleton support, they probably just run you over. Yeah, probably just run you over pretty good. Okay, let's do this. Trap Setra and Rat Ogre summon and pop anti-large. That's ambitious. It won't kill him. Like those kind of gimmicks will sometimes work, but more often than not, like the character will live, and you know you're gonna be in trouble. So it looks like we're in top 4. Outer Region, Blood Penguin, myself, and somebody named Zyro as of now. A couple games still to be played. Is Alexander? Yeah, let me see. Okay, so he won his games. Then, yeah, there's Zyro there too. So we're basically, like I said, looking pretty good for the top 4. We'll give you guys a look at the tournament right now. So Outer Region with the Tomb Kings. Blood Penguin, I don't know what he's playing. Myself with Rats. Zyro, I have no idea what they're playing. Alexander, maybe if some of the tiebreakers shift here, there's still a couple games to be played. We have this one and another game here. It could affect the tiebreaker situation. I'm not sure what their scores look like because, yeah, they're still playing. So since I'm number 3, though, I'm basically all set. Yeah. Throwing a Flensing. Yeah, the Flensing runes were good. I don't like bringing a lot of ranged against Tomb Kings. They have some of the best diving in the game. Like, they're unbreakable horsemen in Carrion. It's like, dude, good luck. One weapon team, yes. But more than that, I don't think so. Yeah, Teethbreakers, having one weapon team as like a trick call-in is very nice. I think I would cut the Zap Zap cannon, just replace it with 2 ogres, and then I think the build is pretty good. Yeah, Zyro's doing it, dude. Yeah, is he your friend, Iskander? Great. Yeah, Zyro's doing good work. Let me see what's cooking over here. Yeah, looking cool. So Zyro defeated Rhino Hunts, anything, and is having another rematch with Rhino Hunts? No, they went 3-1 tonight, yeah. I think 4 Rat Ogres for like the max amount, because they're good against chariots, they're good against infantry in that matchup. Yeah. I think you just got to do it. And Trench was fine, honestly. He survived. You know, what more could you ask for? He hung in there, and he got like battered, right, by the Sphinxes, and he survived till basically the late game. Until the very end, I think he was still alive. Yeah. Broodmother's all right. You mean the Brood Horrors? Or the Vorbergland Brood? I'm not sure which one you're talking about. The Brood Horrors as a mount are good. As a standalone unit, I'm not a big enjoyer of them, but as like a mounted character, I think they're pretty decent. Yeah. Their leadership is really low, though. You got to watch out. They have 55 base leadership, whereas when you put the Packmaster on it, he's got, I think he's a little bit higher on there. Let me check. So Packmaster on a Brood Horror. No, it's still just 55. Wow. Yeah, so very, very Skaven. If Prepare for the Bear wins, I think you're in. Yeah, and his odds of winning are pretty good. Who are you playing, Harrison? Yeah, because you would push past Zyro with your tiebreaker. Oh, it all comes down to this for Harrison in chat. Let's see. He lost? Oh no. Your champion has fallen. Zyro's here. Yep. All right. Top 4 is set. So let me go ahead and do this. So refresh this and advance to the top 4. All right. Hopefully I don't have to play Tomb Kings again. Top 4 time. And let's advance to the top 4. I think Tomb Kings are pretty good against Skaven, honestly. Yeah. Advance. You're lizards. Sorry, Harrison. You were too good for this world. All right. So top 4 is here. And who do I get in the first round? I would like to play somebody I haven't played yet. You know, I think that'd be fun. Granted, Outer Region's very likely to make it to later stages of the tournament. So let's see who we got. Brackets are still generating. Okay, and I am playing Blood Penguin. Blood Penguin's just as scary as Outer Region, though. I mean, like, these are both just Dark Lords, right? But it's a different faction, so that's good. Blood Penguin. We are up. I've had many a good match with the Penguin. I remember he is the King of Bretonia. And, all right, so Blood Penguin versus me. And Outer Region versus Zyro. Certainly a very scary welcome to the top 4. Don't know what my opponent's playing yet, but we're going to find out. Yeah, Chariots are good. Chariots are solid in some matchups. Really good at clearing mass amounts of low armored troops. Well, even armored if you have the right Chariot type, but yeah. Now, Chariots are actually decent. And tabletop Chariots are really good because they're immune to the killing blow. All right. So, Edge of the Darkwood. Yeah, classic map. Ooh, the Empire! Okay, I got smashed in this matchup the other day by Boss Toss. I wish he was here so he could tell me his forbidden secrets. What was he using? Yeah, I remember what he's using. Okay. It's all coming back to me now. It's all coming back. Okay. Yes, yes. Cool beans. Yeah, what was the problem? Okay, I remember the problem now. It's all coming back to me. Yes, yes. Yes, yes. All right, you definitely probably want shielded clan rats here, for sure, because Empire does have a fair amount of shooting around. Okay. Awesome. Awesome and awesome. Hear me out. Gorich and Hellpit. No, stop, dude. Stop. You are out of control. Your fantasies are getting borderline dangerous. Okay. The Jedi are taking over. Okay, I like this build so far. Feeling pretty good. Awesome. And then in reserve against Empire, you need ogres. Rat ogres are your best friend. And you actually want the armor-piercing wolf rats in this matchup. Yeah, they're pretty sweet. My mom just walked in and is like, what is that Wookiee screen blocker? And said, what is that? It's a dog. It's a dog. He was a very good dog. All jokes aside, he hated me, but it's, he didn't hate me. I was just like I was like a second-class citizen to him. All right. Cool. What's better than 1 Hellpit Abomination 2? Guys, I'm on the precipice of making it to the grand finals of a competitive tournament with some of the best players in the world. I'm not going to bring a Hellpit Abomination right now. You know, I gotta take the small wins where I can. No. You guys, come on, please. Yes, let's get you and you. So that's fine. Speaking of chariots, are you a fan of the Gorby's chariots? They can do serious work against heavily armored infantry. Yeah, I don't know. I haven't played around enough with the Gorby's chariots yet. I haven't. I have not. Okay. What's the advantage of this over this? 6-9. I mean, what is it really even getting out of this? Oh, okay, that actually makes sense. Okay. I was just like reading this tooltip. I was like, what is the jam here? What about like a Globadier in this matchup? I feel like a single globe could be reasonable. It's just like a one-off. Yeah. All right. Unleash the Vermintide. Unleash the Skaven. The horned rat shall feast this day. And yes, and yes. We got 500 Gs. Okay, I'll get you in there. All right, this is about as good as it's going to get, I think. Good luck, have fun. Dude, I don't know what to expect. I could just get annihilated here. Or, I feel like this is... Yeah, I don't know what to expect. This could be anything. Hear me out, warp drills. They're okay against Empire. They're more of a land battle unit, because in land battle you can usually unga bunga on one spot and like know where the fight's gonna happen. Here it's like you have to maneuver more. Plague Pack, drills, Queek, and Gorich for a massive debuff stack. Dude, he'll have no chance. If he puts his entire army there, it'll just be over. Skaven Slaves, Death Globes, the true Skaven experience. Yeah, we have a little bit of that going on. Yeah. It's gonna be good. We need to like bring the proper banner. There we go. Oh, we're doing the campaign. We're doing Clan Scryer versus Tilia. Is that Astali or Tilia? I don't know off the top of my head. Honestly, if I lose this, I would not even be upset to watch a Tomb Kings versus Empire final. That's like super erect. Also, this tournament is just a win for everybody. I think. A lot of underdog factions. Dude, all the chunk Ogre Kingdoms apparently didn't make top 4, I don't think. Unless Zyro picked them. Let's see. Let's go to the declaration and see what our boy Zyro is playing. Okay, I'm looking. I don't see him yet. He must have declared it here somewhere. I'm just missing it. Yeah, I have no idea. I don't know what he's playing. Outer region will find out right now. The Edge of the Dark Wood. Triple Jezzail and Warlock Engineer with an aura item. Oh, you're saying for like the... Yeah. That's all right. I do have Jezzails. Jezzails are extremely good against Empire. Arguably, you can go 3, but I just brought 2. Yeah, just brought 2. I don't think Empire has enough arm. Yeah. Globadiers are fine. Just like 1 globe probably is enough. Like, they're not going to bring great swords. Ogres are too weak. Buff Greases. Oh, God. Don't buff Ogres, please. I feel like the only problematic units in the game right now, I feel like there's not that many. The meta is almost in a good spot. I think Pigback Riders need to be price increase, and Thunder Tusks are kind of bullshit. But aside from that, like Wrathmongers are the scariest infantry unit in the game, but like Khorne is supposed to have that, you know? Like Khorne should be the king of infantry fights. Like I often wonder if they're really like, if they actually are overtuned. Like is Khorne really crushing everybody with Wrathmongers? Are they? Like it's not as bad as a Thunder Tusk, that's for damn sure. Yeah. What's the worst faction in the game? Ooh. We're too early in the season to have definitive stats. If I had to say the worst faction in the game, maybe Bretonnia in domination mode. Yeah. They were fine. Like this update just like literally dunked on Bretonnia. And I'm bringing meta considerations into full count because Bretonnia basically got hard countered by this DLC, okay? Pigback Riders and Yetis like wreck their entire roster. They also can't kill Thunder Tusks at all to save their life. Bretonnia gets wrecked by Khorne now because of Khorne Gores. So Khorne Gores just shit on the entire Bretonnian roster. And then Greenskins counter Bretonnia because of their Boarboy Cav. And now it's even worse because they have, you know, other tools to work with. They have Bolt Throwers. They have like Squig Summons. Probably Bretonnia is the worst faction in the game. Yeah, like those factions, they just like, this whole DLC was like born and bred with one purpose, and that was just to kill freaking Bretonnia. So yeah. Why is Ancient Nurgle doing so bad right now? It's just good. Nurgle's win rate will come back up. Nurgle is very strong. It's probably just not experienced players playing them. It's too early in the season for stats to really mean a lot. You need to like have a month or 2 of like stat development, and then you're going to see what the best factions are. I mean, to an extent, there is some, you know, accurate representation there, but yeah. Okay, let's do this and this. We got our lovely slingers. Ikit Claw on the Doom Wheel, because that is awesome. We're going to do a little bit of ninja shenanigans over here and try and steal his objective out of the gates. You guys can hide over here for now, although they can just roll up with the main army, I guess. Yeah, we can do this and do this. Cool beans. And then we have a couple guys. Let's get a single spear here to guard the formation. And then you guys are just going to go for the home objective. I didn't take double help hit. No, I want to win. Even in the trailer, Bretonnia dies. Exactly, yeah. The Bretonnian Duke gets wrecked. So it's, yeah. Galactic Plague Penguin, really strong player. He's a very good micro player. I think that's one of his biggest strengths is his micro. It's very, very impressive. All right, so we'll move you guys up. We're going to call in a Wolf Rat out of the gates to go grab that objective. I want to get the objective stuff on him pretty quick. We have a Bright Wizard coming over here, but who's it going to be? Yeah, very meta. Like Toddy. A Mortar is off meta, though, for sure. This is going to be a Pistolier, which we're just going to chase and hopefully win. We're going to steal some objective, and yeah, we're not going to let him get our objective for free. That is for sure. All right, we got freaking Huntsman out here. Interesting. Okay, so we're going to try and Ninja Star these guys. We can bring Ikit down there. Cool. It's a very good salvo for us. And the Bright Wizard doesn't want any of the smoke, I don't think, for sure. He will have a bad time. Toddy's on his way over, and the Wolf Rats have actually caught his Pistoliers. So, yeah, any like damage we can get on this Wizard is like super valuable. And I think we're going to steal the objective. Yep, just barely. Great. So now we just flee. We just flee, yes, yes. The Sneaky Rats. These guys are so goddamn cost-effective. The 400 gold rats there, man, they just do work. Yeah, and we're going to keep hunting those Pistoliers. In the meantime, you know, hopefully Toddy doesn't get a terror out. We might lose one of these guys, but I think it's probably worth. All right. Because, like, every little, like, point you can get is pretty big. Did he just Burning Head? Oh, I think he just Burning Headed. All right, that's a big win for us out of the gates. And we freaking get his Pistolier unit just about. It's almost broken. All right, so let's call you guys over here. And we grab the middle as well. Ikit Claw's coming to town. And, yeah, one of our rats does get terror routed. He might chase it off the map, but that's fine. Not a huge deal if you ask me. And, yeah, Ikit is here. So let's get back here, grab this objective. Looking good. One Wolf Rat is going to be fleeing. And now we just kind of keep shuffling. I think we can, as a matter of fact, keep the pressure on his back objective. All right, so we got this point, and now Toddy is going to start eating some salvo fire. Yeah, Ninja Stars are doing work, and we can call in some of these if we want to. I think is going to be good. So let's get you guys to move up here and do a little something, something. And the front battle lines are about to meet, so we need to make sure we're on the points. Ikit Claw can go roll. All right, and do we have any heavy cav coming around the flank? We do not. Not at the moment. Okay. So we get the shots going. The Ninja Star Rats are doing awesome, awesome work, and the Jezzails are able to keep him honest. Let's go ahead and shoot into the Huntsman back here. So we're going to shoot the Huntsman, and those are the silver bullets. So we want to waste those guys if we can. Yeah, and just keep being annoying out here on the outside. The objective, though, he does have a little bit more capture weight than us, which hurts. And now the heavy cav are on their way in, so this is where it gets a little dodgy. We need to be able to protect back here, and he might be able to flip the objective on us. So let's go here, and let's get you guys going here. And prepare for the heavy cav to come in. All right, so the heavy cav are in range of the Jezzails. So now we're going to start shooting them and shooting them. We're going to keep the Wolf Rats back here and the Ogres, and we're going to need to call in another Ogre unit. So let's get the Ogres, move them up. I definitely brought enough Ogres this time. That is for sure. All right, so Slingers and whatnot. I guess we just throw at Toddy, because that's going to be fine. And now we get a big cav charge coming in, so Ogres need to get in position. The heavy cav should be eating it a little bit, so we're going to get Ikit Claw to roll in on his Doom Wheel and cause that trouble. And the Death Runners can also get up on this point. All right, so here they come. They do bunker bust through, so let's get you guys to charge. So Ogres get in there and cause disruption. Unfortunately, Toddy is going to be back there too, so he's going to do quite a bit of work. He does do this. Let's pull back with the Jezzails and try not to lose too much ground. Brass Orb right here in the meantime, and we just retreat with the Jezzail units, attack here, and we steal his back point, right? So this is going very nicely for us. We can actually have the Death Runners go after those. Cool. Let's call in more Ogres and get the Jezzails back and back. I think we're going to stabilize both of them, which is great. And these Ogres can continue moving out. Let's get the Jezzails to set up shop once again, and you guys can come over here. All right, so we haven't had any good opportunities for a Cleansing Rune, although just nailing Toddy probably is fine. It's going to be A-okay. Let's move you in the front. And the back objective has been stolen, so we were able to get that. And the Death Runners are going to need to retreat into the trees. All right, so let's get back into the tree line. 100% there. Roll Ikit Claw through. And you guys go here, and great. So let's get the infantry moving back up. Heavy cav can do this and this. And the other Jezzail unit is going to need to get online and start shooting at the heavy cav over here, which hopefully we can tar pit. All right, so on the back point, we were able to steal that, which is really, really nice. That's going to keep the game quite good for us. We can also do a little bit of this. I think this is going to be a big power play, so we're going to move there. And now that he's in the woods, these are just Empire Knights, so we could probably turn around and wreck them, I think. So Toddy is in good shape. We have our Ogres guarding our business. So let's get you online here. Shoot into these units, and you guys can go after these spears, keep you back, and those Jezzails keep poking. So far we're value trading pretty well, and the back objective is very, very messy. So we're cackling pretty good there. We have our annoying little rat pack in the trees, just forcing a lot of his assets to go over there. So we actually have a really good opportunity to try and snipe his caster here. And let's get these Empire Knights too. All right, so you guys stand at the ready, Ogres at the ready, General. And on the outside here, we'll get you guys moving in. And yeah, let's see if we can get a Storm Demon snipe on his wizard. That would be pretty MLG if we can get that. So we're going to try and snipe him. Storm Demon's pretty brutal. If this hits, it's just going to kill his wizard, most likely. Nope, we missed. Sad face. All right, Jezzail and Jezzail. Shoot at Toddy up in the sky. He's certainly looking to be a little bit troublesome there. And now we can cruise out and head for the objective again. All right, so we got our full force over there. Ogres are nearby, and we do have the heavy cav coming in. So slingers can do this, and we can actually get you. Remember, these are armor-piercing wolf rats. So if they catch him, it's going to be very, very tough. All right, so we're going to get this. Let's get the Jezzails to shoot here. Ikit Claw needs to shoot here too. And run you through, charge these slingers in, get the Jezzails back, and right on. All right, so those Empire Knights should be in trouble, and we are going to steal his back objective again. So that's a pretty big meme right there. We're certainly enjoying ourselves. Let's do a Cleansing Rune on Toddy, just try and wear him down a little bit. Ogres there able to get some good value, and these ogres can come over here and hopefully pound them to dust. And I think calling in armor-piercing wolf rats here would also be good. Just solid for killing Empire Knights very quickly, or Empire Knight equivalents. The Jezzails need to flee the scene, but we do get a lot of work done. And Toddy does eat some damage, which is nice. In the meantime, have you guys fight, and you guys fight here. Slingers and slingers. So he's going to lose that fight on that back objective 100%. It's not going to be a great one. All right, advancing up. And the Jezzails are going to get broken, but I'm hoping they'll come back at some point or other. All right, move you out. Let's actually do a little bit of housekeeping and summon you. And Toddy's getting low. He's not having a good time. All right, let's go get his artillery back here, and we are holding his back objective very effectively. Ikit Claw's going to do this. Brass Orb can go on top of the Spearman right there, and these ogres hopefully will be able to beat up these Empire Knights. We'll have to see. All right, and cap charge coming in, but we have the big guns here, and these are the silver bullets, and the back objective is looking very good for us. So let's retreat back. We can have you guys come and take down those huntsmen, which hopefully will get done. And yeah, Toddy, we just keep slapping him with Cleansing Rune. I'm basically just copying what Boss Toss did to me the other day, which worked very well. So yeah, let's move you guys up. Cool. And now we got the sneaky silver bullets here, which are going to be trying to zero in on Ikit. So we can get some hounds to go nibble on those. That'd be very cost effective. So we don't want that to happen here. All bad news bears. Knights of the Blazing Sun. I think that the Eshin Rats should be able to get it done. And now we're going to get his mortar. So that's something. We'll take the scraps where we can. We'll take the small victories. Okay, ogres move in. Let's get another Cleansing Rune on Toddy. Nope, we want to make sure we click on him. And the wolf rats are going to get those silver bullets, hopefully. If they are able to escape, that's going to be really not good for us. All right, so how's it looking in the trees here? Yeah, I think just camping his back objective is working really well. So I'm going to send another Eshin Triad down there just to make sure. All right, so we get a Cleansing Rune on your boy. The wolf rats are going to eat the silver bullets. And I think we're winning. Sort of. Yeah, we get the mortar offline. Like, there's a lot of elements that are going very well here. And let's pull back here, get back on the objective, and probably call in another wolf rat down there, although we could do like a basic summon too. Okay, awesome. So yeah, these guys can go down here. Let's do it to it. So silver bullets are offline. Let's beat down these huntsmen, and slingers can just keep slinging away. Let's get these ogres back. And how are we looking on the home objective? Got to make sure there's no funny business over there. All right, we can actually just park that rat over there. Tail pat a little bit. Cool. Are the Jezzails completely offline? No, we actually were able to rally one of them, so that's great news. Let's get you moving up, and you guys can go after this. If I can like loop around and get his dude here, it's going to be really, really nice. That's going to be savage. All right. Armor-piercing wolf rat. I need to hold on to the back point for like as long as possible. Although the Skaven leadership is becoming very fickle here. Death Runners are fighting to the bitter end, which is awesome to see. Okay, can we get him with a Storm Demon? We'll try. We do see some back pressure coming in, so he's doing some sweaty cycle charging back there. Meantime, that guy's going to be off. Jezzail's getting it done. Let's just keep shooting at Toddy. See if we can get him. And we do get the Storm Demon on his wizard. Okay, that's pretty fat. Let's get a Brass Orb on those guys. Let's roll through. Are we going to get to this point? We do get some fresh Triads over there. So the Pistoliers are kind of wrecking us, though. Yeah, that would Brass Orb his money, though. We were able to get some nice work done there. All right, so Jezzails are scooting up. They're getting her done. You guys get on this unit. And now we got the wolf rats coming out, so the wolf rats can hopefully chase those guys down because they have been a problem for us. Ogres are back. I think we need a Vermintide in the middle, just like call in waves and waves of units, preferably spears. Okay, so 3 rats are going to be cruising up. On the back point, I think we're looking okay. Cool. We do have another Cleansing Rune, so let's just keep hitting Toddy with it. I think it's going to be good. And we actually wreck him over here on the back point. Okay, good. So that's very, very nice for us. Okay, ogres and slingers. Yeah, slingers, just keep slinging things down, whatever you can. It all adds up. Let's go get that Bright Wizard. Toddy's got to be getting kind of low. We're going to probably need to send some reinforcements to our back point here, just to make sure we don't lose it to some weird like Cav Alpha Strike or something. Let's get Ikit back there. That's actually going to be pretty good. All right, so heavy big boys over there on his back point. He does get me with a burning head. The fact that I didn't kill his wizard could have just like lost me the game, right? Yeah, that was a really, really good. I mean, we have a lot of time to work with, though. He is pulling up on value. Those are going to be Knights of the Blazing Sun, which are going to hurt pretty bad. Let's get the Jezzails going after them. Now that Toddy is out of range, Vermintide is coming. Wolf Rats here need to run. I don't know if we're going to be able to stabilize those, but maybe. And yeah, so the back pressure situation is basically done at this point. We're done trying that. I need to go try and at least hold this objective, so Ikit will hopefully roll through them. Looking good. Let's get some Ninja Rats over there. I don't have any Guando Rats in reserve, so we're going to have to do it the old-fashioned way. Zales are ripping up the Knights. We have a lot of capture weight in the middle. And we're going to see if we can, you know, maybe get Toddy down. Oh, his Mortar stayed online too. Have enough for another Flensing? Flensing is 15, so no, I don't have enough. Feels bad, man. Feels bad. All right, what are these? These are Knights of the Blazing Sun, so let's keep these Wolf Rats here. See if I can, like, weave through the formation here. Yeah, I should be able to, actually. So rats and rats and rats, and you guys get on the mortar. Take that thing down. We are holding on to the side point here. A couple Ninja Rats are on their way over. Jezzails are doing fat damage. Yeah, that's going to hurt that charge. So we're going to have to take that one like a champ. We are up in points, like I said. So I think we do need a Guando Rat over here to really make sure we don't lose the home point. Okay, okay. And back to the middle. All right, so are we going to Vermintide this shit or what? I think so. So the Vermintide cometh, and you guys can go, and what are these, Free Company Militia? Yeah, we're not going to get rid of that. So do we hold on to the back point? This is really important. I can't afford to lose this, that's for sure. Okay, so we do hold on to the back point, which is great fun. The Jezzail is able to get huge value in. We're going to go shoot Toddy and head back to the middle now. And, yeah, I don't know. Maybe just Ogres to try and deal with some of the Cav, because we just get obliterated off the middle, which makes sense. Grenade launchers, other elements, right? There's a lot of stuff there that's very, very good. And you Ogres can come back here and battle these guys out. And now we have the Eshin Guando Rats, which should do pretty well. Yeah, can we kill Toddy? If we can break Toddy's back, then maybe we can just get it done. Do we have any protection for this? Let's see if we could, like, salvage these Jezzails. I seriously doubt it, though. So Wolf Rats and company get in there. We do have grenade launchers poking us a little bit. I could do a Death Runner Ninja play on the back. I mean, I have a lot of time to work with, so, you know, time is on my side. That is for sure. Okay, so we do manage to get those Knights of the Blazing Sun pretty wrecked by the Guando Rats. You guys come back here, and we'll keep rolling with Ikit Claw. In the meantime, we do stabilize the Jezzails, which is pretty big. That's actually really, really nice. So Collins are going to be what? Yeah, just capture weight, probably. I think at this point, we'll just get a lot of rats up to the middle. It's going to be difficult to get rid of. All right, because, yeah, his Lord is, like, on death's bed, right? Like, really, really low. Okay, back to the point we go. The Knights of the Blazing Sun got karate chopped off that. Ikit is just manhandling here for sure. And the Wolf Rats are hot on the tail of those units. Okay, this is actually looking good all of a sudden. It's very, very close. Let's get you to go after Toddy. If only I had enough for a Flensing Rune, we would just be in God tier position right now. And, yep, let's call in some Wolf Rats, because why not? Everything in his army is, like, literally almost dead, so I think we go for it. All right, so that looks good. Let's get these guys back to the point and keep the Ogres chasing those Empire Knights. We almost got Toddy down, and we are up in points, and we have capture weight on the way over there, which is nice. So there's going to be waves and waves of vermin. More Empire heavy cav, but if we can get these Triads back to the objective, we should be able to stabilize. Should be able to. All right, let's get up in the point. Toddy's going to be fleeing the scene. And yeah, we just need reinforcements over here, whatever it may be. Yeah, but it has to be something good. All right, so he might steal my back point, but I think I'll re-get it. I'll get it back, you know. I think that's going to happen. All right, so yeah, you rats are on the way. We have the Wolf Rats there to support. Toddy is getting hunted. The Guando Rats are doing good. So let's get the Eshin Triads over there to try and chase them down. What are these going to be, grenade launchers? Yeah, so we need to basically harry the grenade launchers. Man, this finally a stupid wizard shattered. Holy shit, that thing was a troll. All right, so we're going to hunt. He's going to obviously try and intercept, and we're just going to pull back, and then we're going to get the reroute going again. So we're going to loop around and then start chasing. Yeah, just run that way. Cool. On the back point, are we going to hold it? Yeah, maybe. There's a lot of heavy cab over there. All right. So Ikit is chasing. Let's get you guys back here. And just keep following here. He's microing very well, but we can also scurry yes, and keep chasing with these guys. Let's get another Wolf Rat coming up. And yeah, you guys go right here. You guys keep finishing off Toddy. Come back this way, and are we going to get this point? I think we probably find a way to hold on to this with those two guys. Yeah, it's not like a game where we just win on a couple points right now, though. We got to be really on point with this. He missed micros. He over-microed it a little bit there, and we catch his grenade launchers. So now we're going to go get this one, too. The Jezzail, we did get Toddy off. Good, good. So the Chad Jezzails were able to get the job done. Ogres need to head over this way. Great, let's get this, and we'll get you. Get those Empire Knights tied down, and yeah, all the micro. It's very, I can tell you as an Empire main, it's incredibly tough to save grenade launchers from pursuing hounds. They're just so squishy. They're such glass cannons. All right, so we break the Empire's back right there, and over here it looks like a victory for the Horn Rat as well. Yeah, we got Ogres coming in. We got the capture weight. Awesome. As long as the grenade launchers are offline, I think we just win. I think we just win. Silver bullets are actually back. That's a little bit problematic. All right, we chase those guys down. They're probably going to shatter, but we need to come back and head these guys off. The middle objective is looking to be in our clutches for now. And another armor-piercing wolf rat, probably just more ogres. I think we're getting really close to just winning on one objective. So that's going to be fat. Let's call you guys to the middle, see if we can hold that a little bit longer here. Knights of the Blazing Sun are good, but those are armor-piercing wolf rats, so they should get it done. Let's move in there, get you guys in here, and get you slingers coming up and throwing some pebbles. Yeah, we're about to win on one objective, at which point we can just start rat helms deeping it here. So let's just get you and you. Yeah, all right. Move over to the back objective here. Middle is flipping. I'm pretty sure, I don't know actually. It's a little dodgy. We do get our little rat people holding there, and you see Boris Toddy coming in just like an absolute Chad. Yeah, Toddy landing on the rat. Hopefully Ikit will just kill him or rout him, because Toddy's literally at 400 HP, so that's barely anything. Let's get you guys up on the grenade launchers. And what other speedy boys can we pull in here? Yep, Toddy's down. That's really big for us. That's going to be a big potential leadership break. Okay. And yeah, we just win on one rat right now. So we just hunker down back here and live our best life. Yeah, and we can get a couple... I don't want him to rally these cav and actually be effective with them, so we're going to go attack here with these hounds. If I lose Ikit, though, I could actually potentially lose the game. Yeah, I don't know, though. At this point, we're looking real cozy-like. All right, let's get you guys here. Oh, God, that was such a sweaty game, dude. This opponent is a very, very good micro player. So it's you got to be really on point with your micro to compete with Plague Penguin. Which thankfully tonight we are. Some days I just have like shit micro, though. It's weird. Just all over the place. All right, yeah, so that's GG. He's not going to be able to do anything at this point. He's just going to make a desperation play for the back objective and just... Meanwhile, we just steal the middle, right? Wolf Rats chase those guys down. We got Ogres hot on their tail. Yeah, Ikit is running, but it's fine. Oh, God, that was so sweaty, dude. That was just pure sweat. Ikit has how much value? 3,500, it makes sense. Just nailing Toddy the whole game. There's kind of a weird paradigm of, like, not targeting Toddy because he's tanky, but that's the mistake. You're supposed to kill him with Skaven. Well, the Bright Wizard literally used all of his winds of magic. I wouldn't say he fumbled it. I mean, it did take a lot, but he used every single burning head. The first one was a fumble, but that was it. Oh, my God. GG, well played. All right, still got it, baby. Still got it. Okay, so 3,500. Jezzails were really good. Aside from that, everything was pretty basic, right? Just like normal Skaven good stuff. The Death Runners are probably the weak link. Just going Guando Rat. Guando Rats are really good here. That was tough on the old hands, it was. Yeah, this looks pretty normal for Empire here. The Mortar is an interesting one. But yeah, it can be disruptive. Knights of the Blazing Sun, really good cab micro. This is the player who won the SFT with Bretonia. So that alone is like God tier. Yeah, Ikit is very good. He's incredibly strong. I think he's the most meta choice for Skaven. Please tell me it's not Tomb Kings. Oh, God, it's Tomb Kings again. Okay, well, hopefully the map is more favorable for us. All right, so it's going to be... what faction are we playing? How much did his monsters do? I'll check in a second. So what do we play there? Skaven versus... Tomb Kings are definitely favored against Skaven. Definitely, in my opinion. This is going to be a hard one. I would much have rather that had been the grand final game. Avalanche Mortars? No, you can't protect those against Tomb Kings. So yeah, 1,200, 1,500, 1,800, 1,500 on his cav, 15. But these are all multiple summons probably. Toddy only got 700 value. Yeah. Tomb Kings will never expect the double Hellpit Abomination. I don't know about that. I think they would just be like, wow, a free win? That's nice of you. Okay. So let's get out of region in here. Okay. Doom King has no counter. I think a single archer would counter 2 Hell Pit Abominations. Yes. The dreaded 13th Hell Pits. Oh, God. Yeah, that's honestly not a bad idea, but he does get bullied pretty hard, the Gracier, by Cetra. Trench is just kind of... What's my top 3 Empire units for competitive play? Probably the Grenade Launcher, the Empire Knight, and Demogryph Knight ROR these days. Yeah. Yeah, well, Bastos, I just copied what you did to me the other night. Because Bastos beat up my Skaven the other night in one of the tournaments I played offline. Or he beat up my Empire with his Skaven. So I just straight up copied him. But this is definitely going to be hard. Winnable, but hard. So we are on the Valley of Lies. Oh, that's an interesting map. The Valley of Lies. I'm trying to remember what this one looks like even. Yeah, all right, all right. Does Rattling Guns out DPS a Chariot Charge? Well, I mean, there's a lot of variables that need to be in place for that to be successful, you know? Yeah, it's much easier said than done. The double, what about a triple Hell Pit Abomination? He would just kite them, honestly. I don't remember what this map looks like. I think there's like a middle objective and each of you have like kind of a contested home objective, sort of. With like a very aggressive Vanguard on it. Yeah, it's hard to say. No, these are the wrong wolf rats. Okay, 3 of those. And definitely these guys. Why is Gorge 2400? I don't know. It's a good, you raise a very valid point. Gorich is an absolute meme. He is the meme. The meme. Okay, so choices. Definitely ogres are good here. We want our little ninja rats because they're just nice for poking shit and being annoying. I think, like I said, the Rattling Gun in reserve is good, but aside from that, it's risky to have more than that. How about flayers in this matchup? Ever since they nerfed flayers, they kind of lost their oomph against things that have good mass, so you're going to have a bad time with that. Trench was not bad. He was not bad. Ikit Claw on the Doom player also could be viable. Him on the wheel is maybe a little bit too much. The wheel is expensive. It's $750. You're paying for that. So I'm not an enjoyer of this. Okay. Yeah. Respect it. Okay, so now on to the main army here. Find myself going, yeah, no, this is hard. I think just the cheap Skaven Slave Slingers are just so cost effective. Like, I feel like you should just always have some of those in your army. You know, just always be rocking it. The Doom Wheels are cool. But yeah, it does give you a lot of armor and 1,000 extra HP. Cetra, though, is like, I think just as fast as you, which is not good. That's very frightening. You definitely want the Guando rats. They're pretty useful for like stuffing the positions here. What does a rat dive comp look like? A dive comp. I don't know, like 4 rat ogres probably would be like a wall of rat. But like, yeah, he's got tools against that, you know? Don't know. I actually am a little perplexed about what to do. Let's see. I'll tag him. I see him in the chat. I just tagged him. Like, what do you think, bro? What should I do? Hey, out of region. You better not be listening, I swear. I know, even if you're not watching, no listening either. Because then you will get free information. All right. Okay. So that looks good to me. I think we just go that route, honestly. Yeah, I think this is probably the way to do it. 675. Oh, such an awkward amount of money left. Oh, he's streaming? Okay. I'm tagging him. I'm like, hey, man, how do I beat your build? A burning headcaster. I can't do that, sadly. Okay, so let's get you. Do a little bit of this. What does that actually do? It's a buff. Huh, that's interesting. How long does that last for? That will last for 47 seconds. Okay, I actually don't hate that. Gorich wins here? Oh, Gorich is the tech. Oh, thank you, Pone. Wow. We really missed that one, huh? We really missed out on that one. As far as the rest of the army goes, I think that's okay. The skeleton horsemen are pretty annoying. I don't know if a gutter runner can beat a skeleton horseman in combat. Maybe. Maybe it can. And do we want like a storm vermin in here? I feel like they're just so vulnerable. Like, yeah, the armor, but like the Tomb Kings just have so much poke against them and disruption and different shit. It's hard, man. It's very hard. Yeah, alrighty. We're going to have to fight them the old-fashioned way, man. Just straight up fisticuffs. So we got 100 Gs left. We get the Musketeer. Sure, why not? We'll take the Musketeer. And you know what? We should probably actually just get that. That's better. And then Clan Rats and Clan Rats. Yeah, let's see how this goes, ladies and gentlemen. This is for all the marbles. 6 lightning cannons is the front line. That is the Giga Chad play. Yeah, Gorich is for sure what we needed. Chieftains on ogres with yeah, the Bonebreaker chieftains are actually pretty good. I personally like the Packmasters better though because they're faster. They have like 90 something speed, 95 speed, I think. So they can do a lot. Yeah. But there's no double Sphinx this time. I don't care. Whatever his build is, like, it's not going to change the way I play. I think there's... Because if you don't respect the double Sphinx, you auto-lose, so you have to address that. I think you have to bring whatever that is. All right. Yeah, buddy. False Skaven, rise! So we're going to be scrapping over the points, I'm sure, in the beginning. Yes, my rats. Feast, my Skaven, feast. Alright, so we have just basically like crap slingers this time around. I like downscaled a lot of my like shooting and unit quality in general. And what do we got? Clan Rats with shields. There we are. Cool. We're gonna have layers. We have to make this Skaven army like an onion, you know? That's the real play. Then this time around, I'm going to be starting with ogres. So we got ogres, ogres, and ogres. All right, Ikit Claw is on the wheel, which is very risky. If he goes Great Bows, I could just die. But it's all good. Oh, look at the Vanguard on this map. Can he start there too? Can I start on his backside? No, okay. So you can only Vanguard on your own home side. Let's see what I have in the quick call out here. Yep, looks good. Packmaster waiting in the wings. All's reinforcements are hell pits, dude. No. Yeah, would Golg even be good here? I don't know if he would. Yeah, so we basically do the exact same thing. That's really funny. Great minds, you know what they say. Although he's not capturing his objective, which is very strange. It's like, you know, he's just going to be losing out on points here. It's going to be Cetra with catapults in the back. Okay, cool. Cool. So let's do a little bit of this. And we can get you guys going on up here. And just waddle on up. So he does have catapults to bombard me now, which is going to hurt a little bit. I like the change. I'm actually happy he changed his build though, because I felt like the previous build he brought was going to be very difficult for me. So yeah, that was scary. Let's pull you in here. Yeah, get you back in. A little bit of poking here in the middle. We're going to be fighting over the ground. We are going to be eating catapults like a champion. I think we just have to use the dreaded face the foot style, where we just eat it. And thankfully these skirmishers are so dirt cheap, it doesn't really matter if they take damage. All right, Ikit Claw needs to roll up too. Man, I almost forgot about him. All right, so you guys come across. Obviously, he was watching. The spawn is soon to be underway. And let's just keep poking a little bit. Slingers and slingers. You guys poke here. You guys poke here. Retreat back. And the slingers can now poke there too. All right, so he doesn't have anything to snipe Ikit Claw, which is nice. Yeah, look at him. He's looking in the trees to try and find me and shit. That's hilarious. So I just kind of like baited that from him in a way, which is cool. All right, let's get another ogre up. And yeah, now we're going to start taking his front line to Pound Town, hopefully. That's the idea. All right, Ikit's going to roll in on his motor scooter here and do some damage. And let's get you guys moving in and punching here. You guys go here and get these ninja rats to move up and start throwing etc. Throwing some hands etc. as they say. And yeah, let's go ahead and get you back there. Looking good. And Cleansing Rune is going to go on Cetra's face. And yeah, that's how we live long and prosper. All right, so the ogres have engaged. And we have another ogre coming in. So we have these guys looking good. And the Guando rats are going to just kind of creep around out here and eventually get there. But Cetra taking a bit of work right now, which is good. I am digging it. All right, so let's do this. A little bit of that. Cool. Go up there. Just get the goodies ready to go. The slingers are doing great damage against the skeleton archer horsemen. You can see the pebbles are adding up. Of course, the attacks there are very, very nasty. Let's get you outside on those skeleton horsemen, and hopefully we can hold. All right, so we're going to get more rats coming out. Yeah, we're going to do that. These ogres need to pull back and get to safety. Hicket Claw is doing a lot of damage here. Catapults are very disruptive. Okay, let's do this. And we don't need to do that yet, I don't think. I have Warp Lightning, but I think the Cleansing Rune is going to be a little better. So we do manage to get this. Couple Skaven slaves. We can move them back up. Let's get the spheres moving. He's not even trying to dive my backfield, so I don't think I need to put too much respect on that. This game is going much, much better, though. Like 1,000% better, right? Yeah, it's very good. All right, so we're going to move to the backfield here. We're going to get you guys going here. Hicket is going to continue trolling about in the middle, and we can pop this. Great. And then what are these? These are going to be some of these. All right, so let's run into the bushes here. And cool. Yeah, this is actually going exponentially better than the previous game. So we're just going to keep getting bodies up here and just face the foot style, man. Like, really, that's going to be it. Let's get the slingers back. His horsemen are, like, near dying. And we can just kind of continue pressing his artillery here while we do this as well. And look, he's like, this is so big for me. He's wasting so much time here. Oh, that's so good. And now Ikid is just going to feast like the Heathen Kings of old here. All right, so we got the waves of gremlins coming up. Tomb Kings are getting pressed back. You guys need to go over here, so let's do a little bit of this. Perfect. And I don't call out Council Guard unless the artillery can be dealt with, because otherwise we just lose, right? Otherwise we just lose. Yep, looking fine. So look, he's looking for the Eshin Triads in the back. Oh my god, that's so funny. I love it. That's such a meme. All right, so Cleansing Rune, we save it. The ogres are making a huge difference this game. Like the stopping power, and the catapults aren't really doing a lot. They're just basically killing the, we can do a fat Warp Lightning on these guys actually, or just a Brass Orb is gonna be probably more cost effective on the Kepler Guard. All right, so these guys are gonna run this way. Yeah, we're gonna like waddle around this way. And then we're gonna do a little bit of this, all right? You love to see it. Catapults are in good shape still, so we're just gonna call out the, yeah, I don't know what we're gonna call out. Probably we'll start on the Council Guard, yeah. Because at this point, I just don't wanna bank resources for too long. So we can do a Warp Lightning on the Kepler Guard too. All right, here we go. Here goes nothing. All right, let's keep going for the catapults. Looking good. Cetra, he finally finds his prize, but probably a little bit too late. Let's get some of these ogres back up. Keep doing this. And look, look! The trap is sprung! We finally got him, boys! Ladies and gentlemen, we got him. All right, so I'm losing some ground on the objective here. Slingers need to keep working on Kepler Guard, but aside from that, like, we are getting some good press all over the other areas. And we can call up some gutter runners, although you guys need to be unsummon probably. Let's unsummon you. Get the Arwar Council Guard coming on up. And yeah, we did manage to get to his artillery here. So we're gonna go get the other one now. We're gonna just waddle and get this. All right, so yeah, we're on top of the Screaming Beam Catapult. Let's keep pounding it. Get you guys going right there. And Cetra is on his way back. Let's Ninja Star him if we can. Shopti Summon is doing it. And yeah, that's pretty funny that actually worked, that we got all the way back to his artillery. And looks like we should be able to get it, maybe. Oh, okay, he's coming back in. Chariots have arrived. We do have ogres. So we have ogres in this build. We're not like as helpless. Let's get the Packmaster in and have him waddle up. So the Packmaster is going to be in control group, what, 4? Yeah, 4, okay. So Cleansing Rune here would for sure be very good. So we're just going to do it. And we almost got that catapults offline, the Screaming Skull catapult. It's almost dead. And we do get a huge Cleansing Rune right there, which is going to be pretty erect. All right, let's get you guys in here. We could actually do a little bit of unsummoning. So unsummon and unsummon. Let's get you guys moving back in. And we do lose the objective, but I think everything's going well aside from the objective situation. We're gonna have to see. Council Guard have arrived, so that's gonna be some nasty cap weight right there. And we do have the Packmaster to, you know, fight back against your boy a little bit. So Slingers, come on up. And the Ogres, did we get one of them offline? I think we did. Yeah, we got one catapult fully offline. Unfortunately, yeah, the Council Guard are going to get shelled by the other one, so that does suck a little bit. All right, so the push and pull of this is still going, and let's get you guys in here, fighting there. A little bit of this, and we need more ogres if we have any. I think we've actually summoned them all, which is too bad. All right, teeth breakers. Do we want to do a little teeth breaker action? You know what? I think let's take some risks. You know, we have to take risks to try and win. All right, so one catapult does get taken offline. So we're going to kind of loop around and try and threaten the other one as well. Council Guard are grinding well. And here we've got those units getting worn down. So let's slinger these guys. Let's move up here. See what other rats are waiting in the shadows. Unsummon, unsummon, and you guys can move up. You're healthy enough to do your thing. And the other catapult, okay, it's just going to have to be face-to-foot style. Thankfully, he's targeting the wrong shit, which is nice. So that is going to give us a fighting chance here. Packmaster can go try and battle Cetra, perhaps. I love that we actually got the ambush on him. That's my favorite thing. That's so hilarious. All right, Guando rats, move up, and you guys need to use your concealment bombs to be extra sneaky, and we'll see if we can get any sauce going. Yeah, a lot of horsemen running around. Tomb Kings are a very, very mobile faction, so let's get the slingers fighting, and great. So the Council Chads have done it, and we're going to save up for a Flensing Rune here. You guys go guard that point. Ogres, come on in. Let's get this. And the Teeth Breakers now need to probably start shooting here if they can. Yeah, we'll see if we can get some damage in there. Very, very close game, but this is definitely going a lot better than the last game did. The last game was just rough. All right, so Cetra's out there. He's in a little bit of danger. We do have an Ogre unit coming in, which should counter that. Cetra does eat some big salvos. Let's switch on to this now because my opponent's obviously going to be watching. Packmaster, where are you guys off? Let's get you guys here and see if we can call in any more rats now. All right, rats and rats. We just need to get the capture momentum back. This thing is crumbling down. Great, so one chariot is in a little bit of danger. And we have a lot of stinky rats on the objective, guys. I don't know if it's going to be enough stinky, but you know, maybe it will. Okay, so the chariots are almost down. Let's go ahead and switch on to the carrion here. If only I had a Howling Warp Gale, that would be very, very nice. But sadly, I do not. And let's get you Guando rats coming up to fight. They'll be pretty good against a lot of these units. And we do flip, get a little bit of an attack right there as they do move in. And we'll see if we can save the guns here. We'll try. We'll try it out. All right, let's get you guys coming. Do this. This is just like a straight up war of attrition. It's just like pure savage war of attrition. All right, Packmaster can go after Cetra. We're getting pushed back, but we do have, you know, pretty even points department, so I don't think it's the end of the world. Let's see if we can fold these guys up. Yeah, fold up some of the pressure here. Get these guns back. Keep the slingers pebbling away. And Guando rats are still chopping. Ooh, not going to be an easy one. All right, so the skeleton chariots are down just about. I think doing this back here, probably not worth it. Okay, let's send some up the center this time. Let's just get more rats coming. We have to play the long game. This is now like a value trading situation more than anything. Did he really shatter my Rattling Gunners? Really? Like that? Wow, holy shit. Can't believe that. Okay. We need to get you back. That is for damn sure. And he's about to run out of ammunition on the catapult, so there's a lot of elements that are going to start going a little bit better for us. We have broken through there, but we're going to need to get units moving here and moving here. Okay. Those are some scary units, but we need to take down the Nehekar warriors. Those are the real problem, children. And he's going to try and do a ninja on this objective, so we just need to force path through and try and get on it here. Flensing Rune, yeah, that'll be some damage. I think that's worth. And we do get the rats up on the point. Let's get some ogres in. So now we can start spam calling ogres back in. All right, so Ikit does get a huge Flensing Rune on these guys, and we do have capture weight coming here. And, ooh, this is actually a mistake on his part. I think taking a big fight with me on this objective is not good. We're going to cackle pretty hard. All right, so we get rats coming here. Packmaster can go chase Cetra. We just obliterated his army right there. Although, why is he so far ahead on value? I feel like this is, like, kind of close, you know? I don't know. It's weird. So, yeah, that's a lot of crumbling, guys. That is a hell of a lot of crumbling. All right, let's get more rats coming. Get you guys moving up. You guys punch these guys in the face. And let's just move across and try and grab this point. All right, so a lot of crumbling on those undead, which isn't being tracked, obviously. We'll pull you back a little bit, How are we doing on time? It's getting a little precarious. Thankfully, we did hold on to the objective, so that's good. Don't have a ton of infantry killing power. That is something that's a little dodgy for us. So it needs to come back here, and the Packmaster and company can try and grind this down, but easier said than done. It was going so well earlier. I don't even know how this game got a little more dangerous, but it did. It just straight up did. So these guys are crumbling. We have a Storm Demon. Packmaster can try this. Let's give these guys... Ah, shit. Too late. I was going to give them immune to psychology, but we were a little slow on the draw. All right, so Wolf Rats come out, hunt you down, and you guys can help hunt these guys down. We've almost got these guys dealt with. We do have another Flensing Ruin. This is as good a spot as any, probably. Yeah, if we can get all these guys. All right, so they're starting to crumble down. Nehakar warriors here are going to be a little dodgy. Let's come across, get some ninja rats up. They're cheap and they'll help kill the Nehakar warriors. So we do get the Cleansing Rune on that position. Wolf rats are killing the chariot, which is great. It's not quite a triple cap situation yet, but it's getting a little scary. We need to get ground like quick here. So let's roll in, see if we can. I'll try and Storm Demon Cetra. I don't even know if it'll do much. I don't actually know how good Storm Demon is against some of these other units too. We'll have to see. All right, so we're gonna try and Storm Demon down these Kepler Guard, and you guys can go punch these guys in the face. Cetra is back. Call-ins? I mean, I think we just need mobility, really, guys. Yeah, we have a lot of units retreating or on their way, rallying. What can we get? More ogres? Yeah, ogres, 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 ogres. Okay, so the Packmaster's here. Those guys are getting smashed up. We are winning on this objective. He, unfortunately, will probably force me into a triple cap situation, so it's going to be kind of scary. I think he's got this, unfortunately, but it's been a very, very good game. You know? Let's pull back. Keep ninja starring these guys. Move this way. You guys go this way. Like, we're on the upturn here, but I don't know if it's going to be enough. I don't know if it's going to be enough. Okay. Do we call in some gutter runners to play the back point? Oh, he has, like, no capture weight back there. We're going to have to play all three objectives to have a chance. You know? Like, we are getting good momentum, and the ogres will counter a lot of what he has here. But is it going to be enough? Yeah, here we're going to clean those guys off. So I think we got to start sending stinky rats to his back point. All right, stinky rats, go my minions, go my pretties. And then you guys can attack those guys in the back. And just keep bashing here, guys. Let's see if we can get through all these Skeletors. I don't have any more magic, so there's no more tricks. Cetra is just going to be a menace as usual. Here we have broken their will on the back point, so we need to loop you guys around. Having a lot of problem getting through these damn skeletons, man. A lot of problems. These Nehakar warriors are so good against a lot of what I have. He's at 1,300 points. We have a little bit of time left. You know, he sees me going for the back objective, so he clearly knows what's up. Call in every last rat that we possibly have. And these guys are still not crumbled yet. Okay, they're still taking their sweet time. So wolf rats, just for fast capture weight. You guys are going to threaten this objective. They might be able to. Ikit Claw was a good choice. Yeah, no, range units. No, you definitely don't want to bring good range units in this matchup here. You're definitely wrong. Maybe in land battle, but here, if you bring good range units, a player of his caliber is just going to run them apart. You're going to just get cut down by mass horsemen and carrion. I can assure you. All right, so we're going to park on that. The capture weight is contested, but probably rotating to the middle is the play. Let's get you guys over. I think it's just GG. He played very well, dude. We were in a very dominant position in the early game. I'm trying to think about what we could do differently to not fall like that. It's hard to say. It's hard to say. Yeah, so these guys are going to waddle over here. Call in another wolf rat, but we only have 35 seconds left before this is all over. Man, I'm happy to have gotten this far, though. I haven't played Skaven in ages. And yeah, this was like, I honestly think this was better than if I had played Empire. I probably would have just lost if I played Empire. Cool. So let's move here. You guys attack there. And cool beans. So it's just over. We don't have the capture weight. Etc. Once again. Okay, now we start to get it. So like if we had another 5 minutes, maybe the value is actually extremely close. Despite this, it's not tracking a lot, like the crumbling, and I don't think it's tracking my cleansing runes either. There's a lot of weird bugs with that. Okay, so we do get on that. But GG, well played, dude. Really nice match. Very good match. Yeah. No, you can't use range units. Like double catapult plus all these horsemen plus another 3 horsemen and 4 chariots. There's absolutely no way you're going to be able to protect those, especially against a top tier player. GG, well played, well earned. That matchup seems winnable, though. Honestly, you know, I think that in the hands of like somebody who actually plays Skaven and knows every nuance of the faction, that's winnable. It doesn't feel like a bad matchup. I thought it was going to be horrific. The ogre launch was really better. Like opening with ogres was clutch. Ikit Claw with 4,000 value, man. Oh, what a Chad. That was a big difference maker. Aside from that, Council Guard, once again, Council Guard were pretty shit. I think if I just cut the Council Guard and had summoned 4 Clan Rats instead of the Council Guard, we maybe have a chance. Because we just needed to hold a little bit longer on that middle point so we could win on 1 and then fall back, right? So yeah, just like if we adjust the build, that's where I think we lost it, was the Council Guard once again, because they just didn't do much. Like I think we go, like this and get some Clan Rat Spear shields like this. This is like suddenly a million times better, right? And I don't know about the Packmaster. He was cute, but I felt like he was a bit of a wasted investment. Maybe something that can kill the Nehakar warriors. So we get like the Doomflayer. So yeah, that's actually a good call. Doomflayer, cut the Gutter Runner, and then get another Doomflayer. Okay, this is the frickin' build right here. This build right here against Tomb Kings is money. Because you don't lose the capture weight momentum. When you wait super long and call out Council Guard, you lose the capture weight momentum. I even defended the Rattling Gunners. Like, I had Ogres and Spears, but it didn't matter. They just, like, fold too quickly because they're Skaven. Yeah, GG, well played. That was a great game, dude. He played really well. He earned it. But I feel like I've learned Skaven pretty well tonight. And I feel like I could come back and win an SFT with Skaven now. I don't know if I will. Maybe off stream I'll do it because I like to switch it up. But, yeah, this build feels way better. This feels way better. Do we have any mods in chat? I could drop a Discord link. If not, I can hook it up right now. So here we go. Let's do this. Death Runners, no. Death Runners will just get killed by chariots. They're going to get killed by chariots. They're going to get killed by Nehakar horsemen. Guando rats, though, aren't bad. It's good to mix a couple of them in. Okay, so where's this? Okay, and... all right. Hidden use copy button? Huh. There we go. Pone's got it. Perfect, perfect. And I think we're all good. All right, let's party. Let's party hardy. All right, guys, sounds good. I will try this Skaven build again, and we will be good to go. Okay, perfect. All right. And there we are. Outstanding. All right, guys. So we'll be back streaming, I don't know, tomorrow, maybe the next day. Today is what day? Friday. So yeah, maybe we'll do a fun Saturday tournament. But regardless, it'll probably be at night. I got some Christmas shopping I got to do tomorrow. But I appreciate you all. Drop a like on the way out. Congratulations to Outer Region. Absolute Terminator. Looking forward to seeing him in the season finals, which is a ways off. But we actually have the season finals of the previous season coming up. So sometime in the first or second week of January, we'll have that. But appreciate you guys. See you around. We'll have a poll to vote on what I play next time. And you guys can, you guys can figure that out and vote on that. GG, guys. The Horned Rat, bless you. I think that was a pretty fun run. And we will see you guys all on the other side. Cheers.